Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's ball game. I'm Rich Huvenick. On behalf of Beatrice Public Schools, we'd like to thank you for attending tonight's game here in the O-Zone, featuring the Waverly Vikings and your Beatrice Lady Orange. We offer a special welcome to the players, coaches, and fans from Waverly High School. Welcome to Beatrice. The Trailblazer Conference and Nebraska School Activities Association, along with Beatrice Public Schools, promotes good sportsmanship by students, athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Any profanity, ethnic, sexist, or intimidating comments or actions directed to the officials, student athletes, and coaches and team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from this facility. Thank you for your cooperation. Now, would everybody please stand, remove your hats, as freshman Parker Fossler will play our national anthem. Thank you, Parker Fossler. Now let's meet tonight's starters. First for the Waverly Vikings, a 5'8" junior, number 1, Kenna Kottman. A 5'9" senior, number 3, Berkeley Lambrecht. 5'7" senior, number 5, Aniston Harms. A 5'11" sophomore, number 12, Mia Jackson. And a 6' senior, number 23, Parker Christensen. Head coach, John Cockerell. Now the starters for your Beatrice Lady Orange. A 5'8" sophomore, number 4, Elijah Stabler. A 5'4" junior, number 14, Brooke Gleason. 5'8" sophomore, number 20, Tatum Templemeyer. 5'11" senior, number 22, Annie Gleason. A 5'10" freshman, number 23, Andon Bornpole.
And we welcome you back to the O-Zone for the final game of basketball here at the O-Zone this season, as the Lady Orange and Orangemen play host to the Vikings of Waverly. I'm Brian Cook. He's Jeff Junker. In our control room and on the cameras today, Maddie Bunch, Grace Bigley, Layla Boyko, and Isaac Bruna, along with the maestro Andrew Johnson for tonight's event, Waverly and Beatrice. Jeff, this goes back a few years, this rivalry.
Yeah, it does. I mean, we've always had good ball games with Waverly. Always pretty evenly matched, both on the boys and the girls side. So, should be a good one here tonight.
John Cockerell, longtime coach, Sterling, now at Waverly, taking on against the birthday boy, who is Jalen Weeks, had his birthday yesterday, and there's your coaching matchups. Rich Huvenick doing our lineups today. Great to have Rich, our PA announcer for years and years, calling it quits after tonight. So we thank Rich for all his dedication to Beatrice High School athletics, not just basketball, but volleyball, football, donates his time to these student athletes. 3 launch top of the key. That was short. Rebound comes out of Waverly. Pass underneath. Aniston Harms. Harms is the daughter of a former great basketball player and great coach for the Freeman Falcons.
Philly Wildcats.
Anthony Harms. The 3-pointer put up
by Parker Christensen. So the 6-foot post steps out, hits a 3 on her first possession. So yeah, Anthony had the opportunity to coach Anthony when he was in high school, and wow, what a player he was.
Yeah. He's a great coach too.
Yeah, just a great guy.
Yeah. Kind of like John Cockrell. His daughter played for him in years. Taylor. And
ran into him a couple weeks ago up at Wahoo and got an opportunity to talk to him for a little bit. And he's doing really well, really likes it at Waverly.
Yeah, and just great coach. I mean, he down to earth. Little floater up and missed, seen by Elijah, and Waverly with the rebound. But John, I've known John for years, dating back to the Medecas tournament where you covered John at Sterling. Now he's at Waverly, and just a great guy. He's an ideal coach, kind of like the Weeks family, Jalen and Jim. Great coaches that have the right priorities in place. Waverly with a steal. Back they come. They're up 3-0. And we have a jump ball. Elijah came in there, tied that up.
Yeah, good hustle back by Elijah there. Transition defense is really good. She gets the jump ball, and Beatrice going to retain possession on this one.
Tied it up with Aniston Harms. We talked about her, the 5'7" senior, averaging 10.5 points a game this year.
So Waverly's going to pick them up full court here.
And in Bourne Pole, Tatum Templemeyer across the timeline, goes far side.
Beatrice does a nice job of breaking the pressure.
The maestro up here running the camera for us, Andrew Johnson.
He does it all.
He's a man of many talents.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
The only downfall, the only chink in the armor, is an A's fan. The ball blocked, and Waverly with
still
the
better than being an Astros fan.
Don't hate the player, hate the game. What happened in the past is past. We've won 2 World Series.
Haven't you heard the old saying, Brian, once a cheater, always a cheater?
Waverly with the basketball here. Up top, Berkeley Lambrecht, 5'9" senior. Shot inside, missing. Rebound underneath by Waverly. They got some size, 5'11", 6 foot underneath. And a whistle blows.
Check out by Brooke Gleason there, and they're going to get Berkeley Lamprecht with her first foul. First team foul on either team here tonight. So Lady Orange trails at 3-0 here early.
So Beatrice again facing full court pressure by the Vikings. Vikings coming in. Incredible. They've only lost 3 games all year. They're sitting in the top 5 of the wild card points standings in Class B. There's Annie Gleason for 3. That one's off the mark. Rebound underneath by the Waverly, and Parker Christensen, the 6-foot senior. She averages 18 points a game.
And they let her bring the ball up the floor. And she turns it over, and Beatrice comes down the other way. Elijah leading the break here.
Elijah Stabler. Near side, Brooke Gleason.
Better get up on her. She'll shoot the 3 on you.
Annie goes far side to Tatum Templemeyer. We have a foul committed underneath, away from the basketball. This will be on Aniston Harms.
Yeah, she grabbed a hold of Brooke Gleason, cutting through the middle of the lane there.
Sub-districts begin next week. We'll go over that too as well during the game for the girls. Beatrice will face Norris in that first round. Lincoln Pius, number 1 seed. Shot up and good by Elijah Stabler. First 2 for Beatrice.
Okay, good start there by Elijah. Against Grand Island Northwest, I'm not sure she had a bucket the whole first half, and came out and played really good the second half, and Beatrice was able to get the win there. That was a good win for the Lady Orange.
Pass inside. Shot up by Parker Christensen, up and good. She's got 5 points.
Yeah, Beatrice was switching on that there, and Parker Christensen ended up with Brooke Gleason on top of on Gardner, and Brooks 5'4", and she's 6 foot. So a little mismatch inside there.
Shot put up, missing. Rebound. Comes out Aniston Harms. Down the floor, Kenna Cotman.
Oh, they're going to get Elijah. She falls over.
Well, for Beatrice, again, they'll be playing on the 25th of February at Norris against the number 2 seed Titans. We're 13-7.
Yeah, we played them earlier in the year, and it wasn't good, I don't think, if I remember right.
No, it was, got out to a bad start. And shot put up missing. Yeah, and Beatrice never recovered from that. Beatrice playing without Callie Schwiezo tonight. Callie broke a finger, so she is taped up.
Yeah, back in our day, Brian,
we cowboyed up and
you always
played.
cowboyed up. You had 9 other fingers. You just found a way to play. But no, I get it. When it's on your dominant hand and you can't dribble or shoot, there's just nothing you can do. And
No.
that's too bad because Callie's been playing really well. She kind of sets a tone for our defense.
Very good against Grand Island Northwest.
Yes, she did.
Get him to Meyer. Brooke Gleason for 3. That one's off the mark. And rebound underneath. Kenna Cotman. Down the floor. Aniston Harms for 3. Up missing. A lot of 3-pointers being taken.
Yeah.
Harms again for 3. Missing short.
It's my good friend Jimmy Motes would always say, let her fly.
You actually listen to Jimmy Motes?
Well, he kind of knows what he's doing. I think he's got a pretty solid team up there at Norris.
Yeah, just a little. I mean, he graduated from Creighton. Big Blue Jay fan.
And unfortunately, we won't hold that against him.
Yeah.
He's a Jasker.
Up top, Parker Christensen driving. Shot up, missing, and rebound underneath by Breeley King, and foul committed.
Yeah, and they're going to get Andon Bornpole there, and that's what's going to be tough for the Lady Orange here tonight. They got a huge size advantage inside, and they're going to have to check out a little bit better than that if they're going to hang out in this ball game here. Breeley King to the line to shoot a pair. Misses the first one.
Breeley is 5'11" senior. They have 4 seniors, and a junior that starts. Second free throw, in and good. 6-2 Waverly lead here. 3.5 to go in the first quarter. Elijah Stabler up top. Goes far side. Backs it away. Brooke Gleason. Very dangerous 3-point shooter. Elijah
Nice.
drives. Shot up and good.
Nice little floater there by Elijah. Good screen by Brooke Gleason there on the wing, and Elijah was able to get into the paint. And when Elijah gets it in the middle of the paint and takes her time, she does a really nice job.
That's one thing I was impressed with the Grand Island Northwest game is Beatrice could the dribble, drive, penetration instead of shooting threes automatically every time down.
Yeah, they did a nice job, and Beatrice comes out a little 1-3-1 here to try to combat that size a little bit. They're going to get Andy Gleason with her first. So
third team foul on Beatrice.
Parker Christensen will go to the line for her first pair. She's got 5 early on here.
And she averages 18 points a ball game. The other one, Aniston Harms, averages 10.5 points a game. They're 2 main scorers.
She gets the first one to go.
Seven 4 early lead by the Vikings. 2.5 to go. Second shot up and good. Boy, Beatrice got their work cut out for them. They got Waverly tonight. And then Norris on Tuesday at Norris in the first round of sub-districts.
Yeah, Beatrice can have a hard time getting in that top 16 to get in a district final. Started the year out really promising and then kind of hit a lull there in the middle of the season.
Never really been able to recover from that. Waverly's been pretty consistent throughout the year. In the top 5 of the power points in Class B. The 3 launched up and good. Parker Christensen, their second 3.
Yeah, she's pretty good, Brian.
Yeah.
Just thought I'd throw that out there for you.
Just 10 points here in the first quarter.
Yeah, 10 of their 11. No biggie, couple threes, 6-footer, go inside, outside. Yeah, just your average, your average player.
Another day at the office for her.
Yeah, pretty much.
Boys game will follow this. We'll have a special tribute between the games tonight for our retiring PA guy, Rich Huvendick. Stay around for that.
Oh, and I think after the game, don't we have the
Paper
airplane toss?
Yes.
Brian, you should buy some of those. I don't think you could get it to the floor from here, Brian. With your weak arm, I don't know.
I could be standing next to the court and still not bait. Of course, that's why I played first base. I couldn't throw. I could catch. Pride and joy, Beatrice.
You could catch, huh? Okay.
Well, not catching, but first baseman.
Yeah.
Got to have a good glove. That's why they played. It was left-handed. That's my excuse of playing first base. You have to. Any coach of mine, I played first base because I couldn't throw.
Yeah.
They had to have me in the lineup for being a left-hander.
Yeah, they had that. Your hot bat, they probably had to have you in there, didn't
I'm
they?
a pretty good batter, I'll tell you that.
You're a stick, huh?
I give myself credit for being a good batter, but as far as throwing the ball, no. I'll admit it.
I just remember the days of playing slow pitch softball with you. And those were the good old days.
Great days. Dick Stewart played with us. He's the only guy I ever saw turn a sure devil into a single.
Absolutely. You could hit one in the gap, and he was no way he was rounding first.
No. Shot up and good a foul. Oh, no. Take the basket away as Berkeley Lambrecht gets called for the charging foul.
Yeah, that's going to be her second, so she's going to have to take a seat here. And great job there. Beatrice takes the charge. I mean, that was a good take, but good defense there by the Lady Orange.
11-4 Waverly. 10 of their 11 points from Parker Christensen. Their outstanding 6-foot senior. So Beatrice 4 points here in the game. Elijah Stabler has all those.
Beatrice has done a nice job of handling the press here. They really struggled against Northwest and turned it over a lot. And but they found a way to win. Now they're going to get a hand check. I think they're going to get Ava Amos her first. So that's the 4th team foul on the Lady Vikings. The legendary Jared Knapp has entered the gymnasium.
Legendary?
Yeah, a legend in his own mind.
Yeah, I just want to say. Shot up and good, missing by Anden Bornpole.
That was a little bit off.
Yeah.
As they go, rest in peace, Bob Euchre would say, just a bit outside. One of the greatest movies of all time.
Great. I want to watch it the day he died.
Oh, yeah.
Went home that
You
night
had
and watched
to.
it. He made that movie what it was.
So many one-liners.
Yeah. Something we can't say on the air.
Absolutely.
Here's a 3 launch, top of the key, missing. Rebound underneath, shot missing. Annie Gleason fight for the rebound there. Beatrice gets the basketball. Every time down, Beatrice is going to have a challenge of holding the rebounds against this very tall Vikings team. Tatum Templemeyer. Anden Borenpole. Anna near side. Annie Gleason wants to drive. Backs away. Tatum Templemeyer for 3. That one's off back iron. Rebound come down to Kenna Kottman. Back come the Vikings. Parker Christensen. I don't remember a lot of 6-foot seniors that dribble the ball down the floor like Parker does.
She's a nice player, isn't she, Brian?
Yeah, 2 threes already, and obviously 18 points a game.
Down to less than 5 seconds on the shot clock. There she goes inside, misses the easy layup. So Beatrice dodges a bullet, only down 7. 11-4 here at the end of the 1.
Again, our thanks to our staff tonight running the cameras up. Here's the maestro. How many times you can say that's the maestro Andrew Johnson running our cameras up here. Jenny's down in mission control. That's where Isaac Bruna is tonight. Maddie Bunch, Grace Bigley, and Layla Boyko, state champion softball player down there.
Real decent. Yep.
And how about we had a new state champion last night?
Yep.
Morgan Moshman. The backflip she did after she won, I'll never forget that.
She was my point guard in 8th grade girls basketball. So she switched over to wrestling her freshman year, and wow, look what happened. 51-0, pretty decent.
Yeah, undefeated state champion. Last time we had an undefeated state champion was back in 2013, 2014. Chance Helmick was the last undefeated state champion we had here.
The Honey Badger, you bet. Yep. So
He was a bulldog.
So, and Beatrice is off to a good start on the boys' side today. 3 of the 4 picked up first-round wins today.
Yeah.
So, Talon Belding, Cole Carlin, and Merrick Johnson all with first-round victories. So,
Gavin Roden still
he's still to go yet tonight. And Q Farley Martin will be in the wrestleback starting tomorrow morning.
I was just amazed that Q made it, and great job by Q
He's
Farley
only a freshman, man.
Yes.
Only a freshman. And he's wrestling at, 105 or whatever? And he's given up probably 8 pounds there.
Relaunch miss seen by Kenna Cotman. But Morgan Moshman making a little bit of school history as an undefeated state champion in girls wrestling.
Just a neat kid. Works really hard. Great in the classroom. Does a lot of good things.
Like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. You get her on the mat, she's totally different than in the hallway. She's smiling.
Yeah, but she's having fun, Lola. She's doing it.
Shut up. The one thing other than the backflip I'll remember. Shut up and good. Annie Gleason for 2. I remember she had her opponent in a double chicken wing and was smiling at the camera while she's dominating. I just couldn't believe it. Yeah, generally, you see him grimacing and snarling. No, she was smiling with a big smile on her face.
Yeah, I think she was getting a little frustrated. The girl that she was wrestling in the finals didn't do a whole lot. She just kind of laid there and stalled a lot. So,
and Morgan
she just
amazing.
Went with the show. Yep.
How much would it take to get you on the mat with Morgan Moshman?
No way. She'd kill me.
Yeah. Would Fort Knox have enough money?
No. That's the second foul on Annie Gleason. So Beatrice's only size inside has got 2 early here in the second quarter. That's not good.
No.
And now they're going to get Templemeyer. So Beatrice, who's not very deep to begin with, and then you lose Callie Suizo to an injury. Could be an interesting night here. Mia Jackson's going to go to the line to shoot a pair. She has yet to score yet tonight. A 5'11" sophomore.
It's her first 3. She averaged 7.5 points a game as a sophomore. Breeley King checks back in. She checks in for Berkeley Lembrick.
And Sophie Gleason checks in for the Lady Orange, so they are going to have to go to the bench here. Sophie comes in for her sister Annie, and Jackson makes a pair.
13-6 our score. Full court pressure. Tatum Templemeyer across the timeline. Far side, Brooke Gleason. Gleason driving.
Nice pass to Sophie.
Shot up too hard off the glass. Rebounded by Breeley King.
Yeah, nice look low there. So by Brooke there. Got it to Sophie cutting through the lane. Just up a little bit hard off the left side there.
Waverly with the basketball here. Aniston Harms up top. Far side, Kenna Cotman at the left wing. Pass inside to Breeley King. Backs it away.
5 to go on the shot clock. Harms for 3.
Rebound underneath by Waverly. Shot up and good by Mia Jackson. She's got 4 points now. 15-6. Cindy Reminga, the backbone, back up here with us.
The backbone. You got to have the backbone.
Yeah. We miss her here at the high school. I think she's got the wrestling on their phone there.
Yeah, and she's got the Gavin Roden match going on right now, and it's not looking good for Gavin.
Gavin just a sophomore, junior?
I think he's a junior.
Junior. Okay, thank you, Isaac Bruna. Shot up good. 3-pointer far side. And in Borenpool.
Now that cuts the lead to 6 there. Nice shot by Andon. And good job of ball movement by the Lady Orange on the last possession.
Arms goes inside. Ball there. Take it away. Now it is. Good hustle. Brooke Gleason with the steal. Ball knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, good defense there by the Lady Orange.
Did you enjoy your Italian runza?
Oh, my God, Brian. You do not understand what Italian runzas mean to me.
It shows what kind of predator I am.
Yeah, I
left
know,
school
you're the
to
man.
get
I know.
You and the maestro.
Oh, so good. That is the only
Shut up, good.
only negative thing about runs is they don't have that year round. They could make a killing on that.
Timeout called. 15-11 our score. Waverly up by 4.
They'll take a 30-second timeout. Yeah, Brian, I might have to buy a couple dozen of those and freeze them, and just that way I can enjoy them year round.
I thought you did that when Shannon worked there.
I
as the
did.
Manager. You'd buy a case of them.
Yeah, she took care of me, just like she takes care of you every day.
Oh, yeah. She takes care of you more than she takes care of me. I asked her to make me something to eat. She goes, do it yourself.
Well, yeah.
She
Well, you're
made
home. I mean, you don't do anything all day, do you?
I'm working here at the high school. Most I'm doing, I'm slaving away. Some people retire too early. Some people have to step in and take up the job. And
Yeah.
look at this. Cindy Raminga is now a part of Beam, running a camera up here for the maestro. Wow.
Oh, boy.
The backbone has many talents. Cindy Raminga. Aniston Harms across the timeline for the Vikings. Up top, Kenna Cotman. Kenna, 5'8", 11, junior, averaging 5 points a game. Pass goes
wide open.
inside.
Nice curl cut there.
Breely King.
She gets an easy 2. That was a design play they called out of the timeout there. Set a screen on the left side. She had a little curl cut wide open in the middle of the floor there for the Lady Vikings.
Tatum Tippelmeyer pushes it back. Annie Gleason hands it off. Just Stabler. Elijah backs away. Tatum Tippelmeyer for 3. Good from the far corner. Tatum Tippelmeyer, her first points of the game.
Well, that's the thing. If Beatrice gets hot and starts shooting the 3 well, Beatrice can hang with these guys. But, the old saying, you live and die by the 3. That's us.
Yeah. Long 2 on the baseline miss seen for Waverly. And now we have a tie-up. Annie went in there and tied the ball up with Breely King.
So Beatrice is going to retain possession on this one. So we got the Gleason sisters in, Annie and Sophie, along with Bornpole, Stabler, and Templemeyer.
I think there's always going to be a Gleason on the floor. You got Brooke, you've got Sophie, you've got Annie.
And you got a little Luke coming up yet, too.
Yeah. Oh, golly.
Middle schooler.
Luke's going to be awesome. Of course, we had Drew back in the day as well.
Yeah.
He's in college now. Annie Gleason, ball taken away, and Waverly with the basketball.
Good steal there.
Ava Amos. Aniston Harms goes near side. Ava Amos.
Oh, nice roll inside. Good defense there by Sophie. Got her hand on it there and got the deflection.
So 3 up, and it rolls out by Stabler.
That was a good look there. That would have tied it up.
3-point game with 2.5 to go in this first half. Berkeley Lambrecht up top. Breely King. Now in the hands of Aniston Harms. Up top, Breely King. Swinging around now, goes inside. Ball taken away. Annie Gleason with the steal.
Another nice defensive possession by the Lady Orange. They're playing well on the defensive end. Annie for 3. Got it.
Good for the top of the
Tied
key.
up.
Annie Gleason ties it up. 5 points now for Annie.
Got to give a good shout out to my good friend Nick Simmons. He's watching us tonight. The legendary Nick Simmons.
Great basketball player, too.
Yes,
Shot up
he
and
was.
good by Parker Christensen. She now has 12 points. Could try to make it a 3-point play the old-fashioned way. Oh, Aubrey Simmons, great golfer for the Lady Orange. That's Nick's daughter. Oh, man. Can't say enough about Nick Simmons. He was a great basketball player, but a great golfer as well.
Great coach, too. He coached with us for a few years. And so
13 points now for Parker Christensen, 2017.
she's perfect from the line, 3 for 3.
You just jinxed her.
No, I had the Brian Cook juice going the other night, Lo.
Arms up top. Trying to get a screen. Work our way around. Lambrecht goes inside. Ball taken away. Harms up top for three. That was off the mark. Rebound. Tatum Templemeyer. And Gleason back to Tatum. Tatum, state champion softball player, hit the game-winning hit in extra innings for the Lady Orange to win that state title. Across the timeline, Aniston Harms.
Oh,
wow, wild shot there. Annie Gleason with the rebound. 2017, Waverly by 3. Elijah driving baseline. Stabler backs away, and Annan Borenpole lost the handle on it. And Waverly back with the basketball.
well, Beatrice is hanging around here, only down. They were down 7 at the end of 1. They've outscored them here in the second quarter, only down 3.
Why is Nick watching us? He should be working at Dairy Queen,
Yeah,
making my cheeseburgers.
Well, you know what? He could deliver to us. That would be real nice.
Yes. Shut up, no good.
That's going to be Annie Gleason's third, so that's big. With 25 seconds to go.
2017. Parker
Well, they
Christensen.
called it on Andon.
Oh, they did. Okay, good. That's
Well, Andon was nowhere near, but we'll take that.
Parker Christensen remains perfect at the free throw line. She is 4 of 4 and 14 points. The 6-foot senior. See, I missed the free throw, her first free throw she missed. Beatrice battling full court pressure here. And in Borenpole across the timeline. Almost stolen there. Across the timeline now it is. And the Waverly defense has stepped up in the pressure defense.
Yeah, they're really getting after us defensively there. And Beatrice has done a nice job of handling the basketball.
Yep, it's just a 4-point game right now. And Beatrice has really come out to battle. Elijah Stabler across the timeline. Elijah driving all the way in and draws the foul, dribble, drive, penetration. That does it every time.
And they're going to get Parker Christensen with her first, so. Elijah is going to go to the line for her first attempts from the free throw line tonight.
6 points so far for Elijah Stabler.
It's the first one to go.
Checking in, Sophie Gleason for Annie Gleason.
Yeah, you don't need Annie to pick up another one. I think she got away with one earlier, but
Yes. But I'm good. Elijah with 8 points now. 2-point ball game, 21-19 at halftime. Waverly with a slim 2-point lead.
yeah, Beatrice outscores them 15-10 there in the second quarter. Good quarter by the Lady Orange offensively. They start hitting some threes and short up defensively. So good job by the Lady Orange, only trailing by 2 here at the half.
Hear the mighty band from Beatrice Land in the background there. And I can't say enough about our music director, our choir music, Miss Lowe's. Great job. She's won 3 trophies this year. They're in the music room. Miss Lowe's doing a great job. And obviously the mighty band from Beatrice Land and their band director is tremendous, taking over for a legend in Andrew Johnson, the maestro, who is now at Beam Broadcasting. And another legend standing beside me, running a camera tonight, the backbone, Sydney Raminga, is back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm happy. I can't stop smiling. It's great. The pride and joy of Beatrice, the cheerleaders, and Miss Dean does a great job. She has 2 kiddos now, and she still manages time for this great pride and joy, Beatrice cheerleaders. And how about the world famous Black Diamond Dancers coming at ya?
Ponytail to the waistline. Throw it back, baby, take time. Money talks and I'll make mine.
Oh, baby, let them know, 'cause they can run their mouth, but I'ma stand and pose for you.
Baby, you're that chick. Baby, you're that. Hey, you're that chick. Baby, you're that.
Alright with you. I know you got my back, and you know I got you. So come on, baby, come on, baby, come on. Let's get physical. Lights out, follow the noise. Baby, keep on dancing like you ain't got a choice. So come on, come on, come on. Let's get physical, physical, physical. Rain on. Rain on me, rain, rain, rain on me. I feel the sun coming down, won't you rain on me?
Nice job, ladies. Your Black Diamond Dancers. Once again, you can buy your paper airplanes. Some of the major sponsors, $100 sponsors, were Beatrice Family Chiropractic, Jeff Workman Roofing, Johnny Sadoff, and Homestead Early Risers Kiwanis. And the Big Blue Bike Company has donated the e-scooter and a skateboard, along with 70 other gifts to be distributed after the boys' game. Let's hear it for your Beatrice Pep Band. remain in your seats for that, as well as you can buy your paper airplanes. We'll give the gifts to Beatrice, Waverly, whoever fans. So if you want to buy and support our organizations, please do.
And we welcome you back to the O-Zone. Brian Cook along with Jeff Junker, the maestro, Andrew Johnson, the backbone, Sydney Raminga up here with us. Also on our Beam Dream Team tonight, Maddie Bunch, Grace Bigley, Layla Boyko, and Isaac Bruna. Beam Dream Team tonight. Waverly a 2-point advantage here, 21-19. My apologies to Anthony Harms. I said Freeman. It was Philly he played for. Before they combined, Philly and Adams combined to make Freeman. He's here tonight. I'd like to thank big thank you to Ashley Hawks, who's watched the game as well. She does a great job with the community of Beatrice and make Beatrice beautiful. Ashley, we appreciate you joining us tonight as well. And Ryan Timmerman's joining us, and his son Tucker took a shot to the face in
What a tough
baseball.
kid he is, isn't he?
He's unbelievable. He's tough. Tucker. There's a ball stolen away. Elijah Stabler shot up, blocked, and we have a foul committed. Elijah should go to line to shoot 2 here.
And that's going to be Berkeley Lamprecht's third, so that's a big foul there for them to start off. And Elijah's going to go to the line to shoot a pair. That's one of those you maybe just let her get the layup and save the foul.
Yeah, Tucker Timmerman, Tucker Tough Timmerman. Man, I know a lot of you saw a lot of pictures after the after.
Yeah, he's got a long road to recovery, but
he
he's
does.
going to be all right. He's got a great attitude, and he'll fight through it.
Well, his mom and dad are tough people.
Yep. He's got a great support group, so.
Tied up at 21. Elijah 4 for 4 for 3 line. She's got 10 points in the
We
game.
got a ball game here, Brian.
Yes. Tied at 21. Harms with the basketball. Her dad, Anthony Harms. 3 up and good by Kenna Cotman from the left wing.
Her first bucket of the night. So, other than Christensen, that's the only other person to hit a 3 for Waverly.
Gives Waverly back a 3-point edge. 24-21. I remember back when Ashley Snelly Hawks played basketball for Dilla Odell with a great artist now, another call them the Ashley to Ashley connection. The other one's an artist. Ashley Spitznagel. Shot up and good. Parker Christensen now with 16 points.
Yeah, it's a 5-0 run now for the Lady Vikings. And they continue to bring up the full court pressure. Beatrice breaks it.
3 launch missing. And in Borenpol, good job of diving for it out of bounds, but Waverly comes up with the basketball. See your superintendent down there, Jason Alexander, is in the doorway watching the game.
Yeah, he's
everywhere.
He's filling in for Gus Brown, who's up at State Wrestling today.
Yeah. And 3 of our
So
wrestlers
basically
advanced.
So basically, he's on vacation all week.
Yeah. Elijah Stabler picks up her second personal foul. Yeah, Gus and Jones. We had 3 wrestlers that won today, 3 of the 5. Mia Jackson, free throw line. She's now got 5 points. Gavin Roden was pinned in his match. Merrick Johnson won today.
Cole Carlin and Talon Building, all with victories.
Q Farley Martin will be wrestling back along with Gavin Roden tomorrow. Foul committed. That's on Parker Christensen, her second.
That's her second.
So Annie Gleason goes to the free throw line. Annie with 5 first-half points.
Her first trip to the line tonight. It's the first one to go. So
It's both of them. 7 points now for Annie. It's a 4-point game, 27-23. Pass inside, shot missed, seen by Parker Christensen, gets her own rebound and a foul committed.
ooh, that's going to be 3 on Elijah.
That's not good.
Christensen back to the line.
16 points for Parker tonight. She is 4 of 5 from the free throw line. Sorry, I'm bothering your phone there, Miss Backbone. Talon's resting again right now. Talon Belding on the mat. Shut up and good for Parker. 29-23. She hit both those free throws?
Yes, she did. She's got 18.
That's her season average. 18 points a game. 29-23. Here's Annie Gleason driving. Baseline shot up and it rolls out. How'd that miss?
I don't know. She was a great move on the left baseline there, and that one just rolled out.
Drive inside. Shot put up by Waverly. Miss seen. Berkeley Lambrecht with the shot. Rebounded by Annan Bornable. Elijah Stabler across the timeline. Beatrice, 6-point deficit right now. Annie Gleason for 3. That one's off back iron. Rebounded by the Vikings. We have.
I didn't see that hit the wire. It's not moving.
No.
But
he's got a better view than
he's
we do.
got a better view than we do.
Yeah.
And he's younger than we are.
Yeah. He's
I got better
wearing
eyesight.
glasses.
Yep.
Yeah, like we are. The 3 up and good. Parker Christensen again. 21 points now for Parker Christensen.
She's 21, and Beatrice has 23, so she almost be beating Beatrice all by herself.
Yeah. She's an amazing basketball player. She may be one of the best I've seen this year. Drive by Tatum, shut up missing, and rebounded by the Vikings. Back they come.
Beatrice getting good looks. They're just unable to capitalize on those looks.
Parker Christensen.
Beatrice into a little bit of a zone here now. 1-3-1.
Arms for 3. Ball thrown in the hands of Brooke Gleason. Good hustle by Kenna Cotman, but threw it right to Brooke. Elijah Stabler up top. Elijah dribbling to the left side. Launches a long 3. That one almost went in. Waverly with a rebound. Aniston Harms goes near side. Cotman for 3. That one's missed seen. Good box out by Annan Borenpole for the rebound. Ball tipped in the hands of Tatum Timplemeyer. Tatum. Brooke Gleason for 3. That one's too long. Rebound. Elijah Stabler with a big rebound. Ball taken away. Park Christensen.
Yeah, good hustle there by Elijah, but too many red shirts there underneath, Brian.
Arms for 3. That one's too long. Rebounded. And then Borenpole again.
They have not shot the 3 very well here tonight, Brian.
With
They're
the
getting good
size,
looks.
I'm just kind of surprised they're shooting so many 3s. 3 up and good. Annie Gleason. She's got double figures. She's got 10.
And Beatrice going to take a full timeout there. Give those girls a little bit of rest. Beatrice cuts it back down to 6.
32-26.
Beatrice had it tied up at 21, and they went on. Waverly went on a little run there, and Beatrice able to knock it. They got it to 9. Now Beatrice cuts it to 6.
We do have a special event coming up on later this month. The Special Olympics basketball team taking on the police department. We had a different location this year. Get this from Heather Cullison, who's in charge of that. They're playing at the Beatrice Middle School this
The
year.
pit. You got to play in the pit.
If you've not seen the Beatrice Special Olympics team take on the good guys from Beatrice, oh, you're missing out on great entertainment. Jackson Hessman, who is here, and I follow him throughout the day, plays in that for that team. but they play on Friday the 28th at 6 p.m. at the Beatrice Middle School. And so please come out and support Special Olympics. Come out and support the good guys, the Beatrice Police Department, as they take on the Special Olympics. Just a great environment, fun time. We love it. Talon lost. So Talon Belding lost his second match.
So he'll be in the wrestlebacks tomorrow.
Parker Christensen floats one up. 23 points for Parker Christensen, 6-foot senior. 34-26 now. Annie Gleason, great step inside. She hits it. She is hacked in the act. Annie Gleason, how did that happen? She contorted her body into a pretzel there to get the ball up. 12 points now for Annie.
Braylee King picks up her first, but great move there by Annie. And
Was that a kind of a simulation of the Euro step?
a little bit, yeah.
13 now for Annie Gleason. Lead Beatrice in scoring. Gets Beatrice back within 5 here, 34-29. Parker Christensen, near side. Pass goes inside, turnaround shot, and we have a traveling call.
Yeah, good job there by Elijah just to stay down and force the travel there. And Elijah had to stay down. Elijah's got 3 fouls. We didn't need her to pick up a 4th.
Beatrice with the basketball. They trail by 5 here, 2.5 to go in the third quarter. Oh, got some replacement up here. Maddie's come up, and Grace come up to run our camera today. By Miss Backbone, Cindy Raminga. Thank you very much. Shot up, no good. We have a foul committed.
Yeah, they're going to get Braylee King with her second. So 2 times down the floor here, and she picks up 2 fouls, and Annie's doing a nice job at getting to the rim.
She's really taking charge here in this early second half.
Yeah, her last game in the O-Zone.
Making it memorable. 14 now for Annie Gleason. Annie, the 5'11 senior. Perhaps playing her final game, basketball game here in the O-Zone this year. Second one up and good as well. 15 points for Annie Gleason.
Got a 3-point game.
One possession ball game here, 34-31. Waverly with the basketball. Harms driving, floater up and good. That looked like our dad, Anthony Harms there.
Yeah, except for he'd have dunked it.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not very big, but he'd have dunked that.
But Harms picks up her first 2 points.
Yeah, kind of. She averages 10.5. She struggled here tonight.
Templemeyer driving, blocked by Parker Christensen. We were talking about Anthony Harms and his performance in that state championship game. He had 40 points, is that right?
No, state track.
State track.
Yeah, he won the team championship by himself.
Unreal. He's an amazing athlete. Elijah Stabler. Elijah backs away. Annie Gleason up top. Our side, Annan Borumpole. Elijah Stabler at the left wing.
2 on the shot clock.
We have a shot clock violation before it's tied up. 36-31. John Cockrell's daughter, Taylor, we followed her throughout her career. She went on to Concordia. She's now a mom. She's living down in Texas. So congratulations for making John Cockrell a grandpa. You say grandpa legally, John Cockrell now. Taylor, congratulations. Shut up, missing, rebound, and we have a foul committed.
Yeah, and they're going to get Mia Jackson with her first. She just destroyed Brooke Gleason.
Brooke taking one for the team.
And Brooke's going to go to the line to shoot. That's the 5th team foul here in the third quarter.
Who scored the game-winning run in the state softball championship this year? We had the game-winning hit was by Tatum Templemeyer. The game-winning run was scored by Brooke Gleason, shooting free throws.
Brooke gets her first point of the night.
Little trivia there. The girls are ruling this year. You got a state championship softball team. We got Morgan Moshman, state championship wrestler, undefeated state championship wrestler. Misses second free throw, and Annie Gleason there to clean it up. 17 now for Annie Gleason.
And Beatrice cuts it to 2. Right where we were at halftime.
36-34. Don't touch that dial. Beatrice come to play. Madison Harms goes inside. Parker Christensen shot up. Good, and she is fouled. 25 points now for Parker Christensen. She is having a game. Brooke Gleason picks up her first personal foul. And hits the three-point play the old-fashioned way. 26 points for Parker Christensen on one side. Annie Gleason has 17 for the Lady Orange. So we're seeing seniors come to play today. Elijah Stabler up top, drives, backs it away. Annie Gleason for 3. Good for the far corner. Can you believe this? Annie Gleason, don't look now, but guess who's at the big time? 20 points now for Annie.
And we're back to a 2-point ball game.
Wow. 39-37. 3 launch miss seen. And that ends the third quarter, 39-37. What did we score that quarter, Jeff?
We scored 18 points that quarter.
They had
And they had 18 points as well.
18.
So a 2-point halftime deficit. It continues to be 2 going into the fourth quarter. A lot of offense there in the third quarter, Brian.
Yes. Parker Christensen now with 26 points for John Cockrell and the Vikings. For the Lady Orange and Jalen Weeks, how about Annie Gleason's 20 points? She's hit 2 3-pointers and has been perfect from the free throw line. Annie, a 5'11 senior. Parker, a 6-foot senior. It's senior day at the Ozone.
Well, it comes down to late in the year and their senior year, and they don't want their seasons to end. They want to go out on a bang, and both of them have played really well here tonight.
For Beatrice, again, the girls are playing Norris at Norris on Tuesday night at, I think it's 6 o'clock. Number 2 seed Norris, number 3 seed Beatrice, and the sub-district B5 tournament at Lincoln Pius will host the championship. But Beatrice and Norris go head-to-head on Tuesday night in the sub-districts.
This would be a huge win for the Lady Orange here, point-wise.
Huge.
So
Elijah
Beatrice
Stabler
gets the ball to start the fourth.
Elijah up top. Brooke Gleason, left wing. Elijah Stabler driving in and good. 39-39. Elijah now 12 points.
Yeah, when Elijah's patient like that and lets it happen, she's so good.
So we're knotted up at 39 here. Like a heavyweight fight. Ball knocked out of bounds. Annan Borenpole playing some defense there.
Yeah, she's playing on Parker Christensen, and she's giving up. It says she's 5'10", but if she's 5'10", I'm 6'6", I'm 6'12", so.
Ball took out of bounds. Brooke Gleason on the defensive end. So Waverly with the basketball here.
Tied up at 39.
Man. This has been a slugfest, back and forth. 3 launch, missed seen, rebound, fought for, and we have it tied up. Reaching in there to tie that up again, Annie Gleason.
But that's going to stay with Waverly here, so they're going to get a fresh 35 on the shot clock, and
Kenneth Cotman will.
Cole
come up.
Carlin won his second match, so
Good.
he's on to the semifinals tomorrow night.
Merrick Johnson's got one to wrestle yet.
So Beatrice representing well at the state wrestling tournament.
I can't say enough about their wrestling coaches. Corey Wells and Jared Weens for girls. And I can't say enough about Coach Johnson, oversees the entire wrestling program. 3 launch missing. Annie Gleason goes way up to get that
Yeah,
rebound.
now that one hit the standard, and they didn't call that one. So Beatrice with a chance to take the lead here.
Elijah want to back it away. Stolen away.
Elijah forced that one there.
Aniston Harms with the steal, brings it down. There's a 3 launch, far corner, up and over the backboard. Berkeley Lambrecht with the attempt there.
Yeah. Waverly's had a lot of wide open threes. They're just unable to knock anything down here, and lucky for Beatrice, that's the case.
Tied up at 39. Beatrice with the basketball. Try to take the lead here. Tatum Templemeyer, Annenborn-Pole drives. Backs away to Tatum. Templemeyer. Borenpole up top. Brooke Gleason. Annie Gleason. Annie's at the hot hand. Elijah driving between 2 defenders and draws the foul.
Tell you what, all you got to do is go to the basket, and these guys are going to give you. They're going to give you a call. So Elijah's going to go to the line. Shoot a pair. Go ahead and say it, Brian.
Well, she's 4 for 4 from the free throw line. 12 points for Elijah. I can't jinx her.
Okay.
She's automatic. There's no way. Brian Cook jinx overrides that. I'm sorry, Elijah. My bad.
Unbelievable.
I just can't believe that. She never misses free throws.
Well,
Never.
You just need to keep your mouth
I-
shut, Brian, and we'd be all right. She
It's
misses a pair.
That's just unlike Elijah Stable. Ball goes out of bounds off Beatrice. Waverly basketball. Our thanks to Maddie Bunch. Grace Bigley up here with us now. The maestro, Andrew Johnson, goes back to mission control along with Isaac Bruna and Layla State champion Boyko. Our Beam Dream team, assisted tonight by the backbone, Cindy Raminga. I'm Brian Cook, he's Jeff Junker. Jeff Junker got an Italian runs it tonight. I made his night.
Big time.
Yeah. My late volleyball Valentine's Day present for you. 3-pointer launch from the near corner. That Kenna Cotman, she has 6 points.
Waverly's going to take their second 30-second timeout. So 2 big threes by Kenneth Cotman here in the second half, and extends the lead back to 3 here for Waverly. Beatrice had a chance to take the lead there until the Brian Cook jinx came out. And
I'll take full responsibility of that. I cannot believe you coaxed me into saying something about 4 for 4 free throw line.
well, I didn't want you to say it, but I just said, go
Here it
ahead and
goes.
say it. I knew it was coming.
Getting back to better news, our congratulations goes out to the Beatrice wrestling teams, both the boys and girls. Morgan Moshman's smile during the wrestling match and her backflip after she claimed the state championship, I'll never, ever forget. Morgan Moshman, incredible, not just a great wrestler, great person, great ambassador for Beatrice High School. Annie Gleason driving. Head fake, shot blocked by Parker Christensen. Waverly with a 3-point lead, the ball here. 5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. And like Tatum Templemeyer may have picked up the foul there.
Yeah. I said, these guys officiating, they're calling fouls.
Yeah.
So if you drive the basketball, they're going to give you the call. So
Exactly right.
that's what you need to do is you need to just put your head down and go.
Don't worry about the three-pointers.
No, just,
Triple drive.
yep, and go to the line.
Waverly with the basketball. Parker Christensen, a long 3. That's over the backboard.
That
For
was
Beatrice
a
here.
little bit out of her range, I think, there.
Wow. So Beatrice hanging tough, down by 3. 5:09 to go here in the fourth quarter. Elijah Stabler up top. Far side, Tatum Templemeyer. Tatum driving, backs it away. Annan Borenpole driving. Annan, turnaround shot up, off back iron. Nice choice there. She dribbled over, that's what we need her to do. And driving the other end, drawing the foul.
Yeah.
Anderson Harms, she goes to the free throw line.
And a lot of foul shots shot in this game.
Brooke Gleason picks her second.
So Aniston Harms, she is yet to go to the line tonight. Only 2 points tonight for Aniston.
5'7" senior. It's hard to believe. It seemed like yesterday we covered Anthony in high school, and he's got a daughter that's a senior in high school. Wow.
Makes me feel old that I coached him.
Yeah. Second shot up good. She hits both her free throws. 44-39. Our thanks to our great administration team here, by the way. Can't say enough about the administration team we have up here. Mr. Voigt, Mr. Kendall here tonight. Gus Brown at wrestling tonight. Elijah driving, shot too hard off the glass, rebounded by the Vikings. Jason Alexander, the superintendent, was here taking some pitch. Ball get away. Annan Borenpole poked that right in Brooke Lee's hand. Beatrice has a turnover. Elijah Stabler driving between three defenders. Shut up, miss. Seen Parker Christian with the rebound. 44-39. Waverly driving. Shot up. It rolls in for Aniston Harm. She now has 6 points. And gives Waverly a 46-39 lead here.
Yeah, just going to have to take a full timeout here.
Just under 4 minutes here in the fourth quarter. You know, thanks to our Beam Dream team tonight. I can't say enough about these student athletes, students here at the high school that do it better than the so-called professionals at the. I'm telling you right now, folks, I will stake my Maddie Bunch, Grace Bigley, Layla Boyko, Isaac Bruno. I'll put them up against any so-called or self-proclaimed professionals in the media profession. These guys do it better than anybody. I'm so proud of them. Grace and Maddie up here with us. And of course, all boils to the top. The maestro, Andrew Johnson, put together this Beam Dream team that does it remarkable. That's what you're seeing here on the pictures. Me and Jeff can sit back and relax, have fun, and talk.
Well, that's what we do.
You can't get us to shut up. But they're doing the hard behind the scenes is Maddie and Grace and Isaac and Layla, and of course the maestro, what he does. I mean, he spends 8 hours here at high school, and then after school's over, he comes back and does this so those who can't make it to the game matches can see it on Beam Broadcasting. Great
Big possession here for the Lady Orange, down 7 with just under 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter.
Tatum Timmelmeyer to Brooke Gleason. Brooke up top. Dribbles right side, hands it off to Elijah. Stabler up top. Annan Borenpole, Tatum Templemeyer in the far corner, drives, backs it away. Annie Gleason for three. That was off front iron. Rebound, fought for, and we have a foul committed. We have
They're
Elijah.
going to get Elijah, and that's going to be her fourth.
Well, she battled there, but
Yes, she did. I thought she was going to get maybe a jump ball out of that, but didn't happen. So Waverly's going to get the basketball up 7 here with 3:31 to go.
Waverly with the basketball here. Aniston Harms in the hands of Mia Jackson.
Beatrice doing a little scrambling on defense there.
Harms bounce pass.
You can just tell she's kind of all game tonight.
Yeah. We mentioned Harms averages 10.5 points a game. She has only 6 points in the game, but she's made some uncharacteristic mistakes.
Yeah.
You don't generally see from the 5'7" senior. Of course, a lot of that's due to the Beatrice defense creating those. Annie Gleason driving, shot off the glass, up and good. Annie Gleason, 22 points. 40-46, Beatrice trails by 5.
The big bucket for the Orange.
Harms flowing the baseline up and good. We talked Harms and comes back where she has points
Yeah,
now.
little floater on the baseline there. Yeah, lead back up to 7.
Elijah driving, shot, gets her own rebound, passes back. Annie Gleason driving inside. Shot put up by 2 defenders, 24 points for Annie Gleason.
She's silently keeping us in the ball here, Brian.
She has come to play. Wow. Parker Christian side of the ball tipped away. Parker's got 26 points for Waverly. Reverse layup up and good. Parker said, don't leave me in this conversation. 28 points for Parker Christian.
Wow, that was a heck of a move baseline side.
Reverse lay-in. There's nothing that 6-foot senior can't do. Elijah had the shot blocked away.
That's what I'm telling you. If you
Minute.
go,
Mia Jackson picks up the foul.
so Elijah's going to go to the line.
She has 15 points.
missed her last 2 free throws, courteous of Brian Cook. So hopefully we can get Elijah back on the board here.
Yeah. Come on, Elijah. Don't let me down. Shot up. It rolls out.
She's missed 3 in a row now.
Yeah, that's just not like Elijah Stabler. I mean, she's missed automatic from the free throw line. She had hit her first 4 and missed her last 3. Will hopefully break that streak right here. And fell short. Mia Jackson with the rebound.
Our last 4, they've all been short. I think I'm tired a little bit. Legs are starting to go.
Up top. Arms.
We'll
Gotta
see
get a
what they
screen.
do here. They got plenty of time to use on the shot clock here.
Bounce pass goes in the Mia Jackson. Shut up and good. Jackson with 7 points. 9-point Waverly lead now, 52-43. The time ticking down, under a minute and a half to go for the Lady Orange to make a dramatic comeback here. They played their hearts out here, their final home game of the season. And Annie Gleason, 24 points. Wow. Elijah has 12. Tatum has 3. Andon has 3. For Beatrice.
Okay, that's 1. Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
pretty much Annie Gleason, Elijah Stable tonight.
Some of the shots Andy made have been WNBA style. The Euro steps. Shot between 2 defenders. On the other side, Park Christensen has 28 points. Some of the shots she's made has been incredible.
The difference is she's got a little bit of help with her. She's 4 others that have scored for them.
Yes.
So-
7 from Mia Jackson, 8 from Anna Arms, 6 from Kenna Cotman, and 3 from Breeley.
So Beatrice trailing behind with 1:06 to go here. Going to take a pretty good run here by the Lady Orange. Get back in this one.
Tatum, Templemeyer to Elijah Stapler. Here come the orange and black. Cross timeline, Elijah to Annie Gleason. Annie, Andon. Here's Tatum, Templemeyer. Tim to Gleason. Annie
Beatrice doesn't
draws.
have a lot of time to be.
Shut up, no good. But battling for the race, she gets a rebound. Tatum, Templemeyer for 3. That one's short. And rebounded by Waverly. Back
Yeah,
to the
that was
Vikings.
rush. We're underneath a minute to go here. They're going to get the ball in Parker Christensen's hands. That's what I would do too.
Yeah, why not? She's been incredible. Aniston Harms, near side. Berkeley Lambrecht.
Yeah, Beatrice got a foul. I don't know what they're doing here.
Parker goes inside. Mia Jackson,
Yeah.
the easy shot. 9 points now for Mia Jackson.
That's going to do it there, Brian. They're up 11 now, and
Under 30 seconds to go. Elijah driving between 3 defenders. Shot too hard off the glass. And rebounded by the Vikings. And the Vikings will come away with a win here, 54-43 right now. But Beatrice played their guts out.
yeah, they did. They had a nice job, and give Waverly credit. They are a nice basketball team, and Coach Cockrell has done a nice job with them, and they're going to be a force to be reckoned with in the postseason.
They will. One of the top 5 teams in Class B. 54-43, our final score. Waverly moves off a scrappy Beatrice team. Victory here.
Yeah, and
Your
Waverly
side.
outscores them 16-6 there in the 4th quarter. So,
Yep.
yeah. Or excuse me, 15-6.
15-6.
So, Beatrice unable to get anything going offensively, and Waverly was able to come through in the clutch there.
Well, I think between games we're having a special recognition for a special guy at Beatrice High School who dedicates his life and his time here at Beatrice High School doing the PA for football and for basketball, for volleyball, sports, all the great student athletes we have here. And I can't say enough about Rich Huvendick. And Rich, such a great guy, and they're going to the paper airplane thing is going on
I think they're going
after the game, right?
I think they're going to shut us off, Brian, and
Okay.
let them take the PA take over here.
All righty.
Good evening. If I could everyone quiet down here just for a minute. We've got a special presentation that we'd like to show here up on the video board. So if everyone could please quiet down for me.
Hi, I'm Gus Brown, the Activities Director for Beatrice High School. As we wrap up our winter season, I want to give a special thanks to all of you who helped us. Our athletes, coaches, parents, our cheer and dance team, the band, Beam, and also all the volunteers that help run our concessions and gates. We'd also like to do a special thank you tonight for someone who has been helping us out for the past 25 years as our PA announcer. Rich Huvendick has been the PA announcer for volleyball, basketball, and football for the past 25 years. We've estimated that Rich has done over 600 games for us. And one of Rich's greatest moments is when he welcomes opposing teams with his famous "Welcome to Beatrice." At this time, Rich, we'd like for you to take a look at the video board up here, as there are some people who would like to thank you for your years of service.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's ball game. I'm Rich Huvendick. On behalf of the Beatrice Public Schools, we'd like to thank you for attending tonight's game at the Ozone. Tonight, we'd like to offer a special welcome to the players and coaches and fans from Seward High School. Welcome to Beatrice.
Hey, Rich. Orangeman Football Nation wants to thank you for your loyal service over the years. Thanks for being a part of so many great memories out at the House of Orange. We're going to miss you. Go Big O.
Congratulations.
Rich, congratulations and thank you for all your years of service. I will always cherish the memories of coaching in the Ozone, with your voice bringing energy and excitement to every game. Your passion and presence behind the mic created an atmosphere that our players, fans, and staff will never forget. Thanks for all your years of commitment and being such an important part of our basketball team and family. Thanks, Rich, and congratulations.
Rich, this is Bob Sexton in Colorado. Got a message that you're hanging it up as the longtime BHS announcer. I just wanted to personally thank you for doing such an outstanding job. I can relate to that personally when you were in the booth when I was a head football coach from 2003 to 2016. I know you did most of those games. And again, it was always nice to have a professional like yourself doing a quality job. I wish you the best in your spare time, and go Big O.
Thank you, Rich.
Hey, Hoove. Wanted to congratulate you on your retirement. Thank you for your many years of service to Beatrice High School. In fact, when I think of Rich Huvendick, I can't imagine anybody who has provided more individual service and sacrifice to the community and to the school than Rich Huvendick. As an announcer at Beatrice High School events, you had a great combination of hometown loyalty and professionalism, and we were very lucky to have you for so many years. Personally, I want to thank you for all that you did for me and for Beatrice High School over the years. Congratulations on your retirement, and thank you very much.
Thanks, Rich.
Rich, thanks for all you've done for Beatrice Athletics and the atmosphere you've brought to every home game. We really appreciate it and wish you the best, and have fun with your time off.
Rich, congratulations on retirement. Thank you very much for your endless support for Beatrice Athletics.
Hello there, Rich. From me, the assistant coaches, former and current players, we want to congratulate you on your retirement. We have enjoyed your dedication, support, timeout tunes, and spunk for all of our games and celebrations. You have been the voice of our Ozone for as long as I can remember. Enjoy your next chapter. We will miss you.
On behalf of the Board of Education, community, staff, but most importantly, on behalf of our students, we would like to extend a huge thank you to you, Rich. As the voice of the Orangemen and the Lady O for the past 25 years, you've shown unwavering support and dedication to our students and watching them grow in their activities. Your love for our students has impacted lives and changed our school, and is a model for the Beatrice community. We thank you for all of your support and wish you well as you leave your post as the voice of the Lady O and Orangemen. Thank you very much, Rich.
Hi, I'm Gus Brown, the Activities Director for Beatrice High School. As we wrap
Rich, as you know, and as everyone has said, and everyone is here, we greatly appreciate you. We appreciate your service over the years. The words were up there. I don't have the words that those people have, but we thank you so much. What we have for you and your wife, we hope that you continue to attend our events. We'd love to see you around here. We have 2 lifetime passes to the rest of events for as long as you'll come. So one more round of applause, please.
Let's hear it for your Beatrice Orangemen.
No anthem, just line up.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm here for you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Rich Huvenick. On behalf of Beatrice Public Schools, we'd like to thank you for attending tonight's ball game featuring the Waverly Vikings and your Beatrice Orangemen. Tonight, we offer a special welcome to the players, coaches, and fans from Waverly High School. Welcome to Beatrice. The Trailblazer Conference and Nebraska School Activities Association, along with Beatrice Public Schools, promotes good sportsmanship by the students, athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Any profanity, ethnic, sexist, or intimidating comments or actions directed at the officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated in our grounds for removal. Thank you for your cooperation and good luck to both teams. We've already had the national anthem, so let's meet the starters. First for the Vikings, a 6-foot senior number 1, Ashton Heffelfinger. 6'5" senior number 2, Isaac Clark. 5'10" junior number 11, Crew Verkamp. 6'5" junior number 12, Brady Schieffer. And a 6'4" sophomore, number 20, Broxton Tepley. Head coach is Garrett Borcher. Now here are the starters for your Beatrice Orangemen. A 6'2" sophomore, number 0, Jesse Oltmans. 6-foot sophomore, number 3, Boston Crawford. 6'4" sophomore, number 4, Harrison Petrosky. 6'4" sophomore, number 5, Tyson Cerveny. And a 6'1" junior, number 11, Jay Jackson.
Welcome back to the Ozone. I'm Brian Cook along with Jeff Junker, the maestro, Andrew Johnson, our producing engineer. Up here on the cameras with us, as always, Maddie Bunch and also Maddie and Grace Bigley. Down inside Mission Control, we have Layla Boyko and Isaac Bruna, Beam Dreamtimers. All right, guys, buckle your seatbelts, get ready for the ride. Waverly and Beatrice, Part 2. The boys take the floor. Waverly with the tip, and we are underway. Waverly with the basketball. Turnaround shot up and good by Broxton Tepe.
Yeah, the 6'4" soft. We're getting the start tonight. We go right inside to him, and Waverly's going to come out in a 2-3 zone here. We'll see how Beatrice attacks this.
Cerveny, far side, Boston Crawford. Near side, Tyson Cerveny for 3. And missed C. Rebound underneath by Waverly. Come the Vikings. Verkamp goes up top. Broxton Tepe. Into the hands of Ashton Hefflinger. He's averaging 14 points a game. Ball taken away nearly by Jay Jackson. Heffelfinger, a 6-foot senior with the basketball up top. High post. Into Brady Schiffler.
You can tell what they want to do, Brian. They want to go inside. They tried to post Tepley up again with Schaefer.
Yeah, Brady Schaefer.
At the high post there.
Shot put up by Heffelfinger, missing, rebounded by Jesse Oltmans. Here come the orange and black. Across the timeline, Boston Crawford.
And yes, Crew Verkamp with his first.
Garrett Borcher is the head coach, and Garrett, I watched him play Pawnee City.
Pawnee City back in the day,
yes.
Yeah. Great athlete, Pawnee City.
Going up against our own Clark Rebel. Ball tipped away, and Waverly comes down with it. Broxton Tepe, for sophomore. Ball tipped away by Harrison Vetrosky into the hands of Waverly. Vikings with the basketball, 2-0 lead. 3 launched up and good. Crew Verkamp.
Yeah, open 3 there by Crew Verkamp. And it's like in the girls' game, off to a quick start here.
Boston offered for 3. That one's off the mark. Rebounded by the Vikings. Back to come. Isaac Clark, the 6'5 senior, with the rebound.
So Waverly sets in that 2-3 zone. Beatrice has had 2 good looks from 3, but airballed both of them.
Yeah. Ashton Heffelfinger up top. 3 launched by Broxton Tepe, missing. Rebound Waverly, and they have the ball. And the ball tipped out of bounds by Harrison Vetrosky. In the girls' game again, Parker Christensen had 28 points for Waverly. For Beatrice, Annie Gleason, a career day, 24 points for Annie. Both seniors on their respective team. Here in the boys' game, 5-0. Waverly early start.
Yeah, Waverly starts in that 1-4 high set, and they run a little motion out of that. Shot clock's down to 12.
3 launch top of the key, missing. Rebound underneath, shot up, and it rolls out. Rebounded Harrison Vetrosky.
Yeah, Beatrice gets lucky there. That was a Schaefer had a wide open shot. Beatrice giving up a couple offensive rounds early here.
North side, Boston Crawford. Backs it away. Jay Jackson drives baseline. Just double team there. Ball to bounds by Waverly. So Beatrice has the basketball underneath its own basket here. 4:50 to go in the first quarter. Waverly leading at 5-0. Ty Cerveny inbounds the pass. Jay Jackson underneath. Jay,
he's in jail there. Yeah. Not much he can do.
Boston Crawford shot missing and rebounded by the Vikings.
Another good look there by Beatrice. Just They're getting good looks, they're just unable to knock anything down. Wide open three for Waverly.
Good. Rebounded by Boston Crawford. Tyson serving across timeline. Tyson to Boston. Crawford back to Cerveny. Jesse Oltmans. And ball
Kick there. Evan Roberts is going to check in early here for the Orangemen, as well as Riley Boyker for Waverly.
And Evan Roberts will inbounds the pass to Boston in the right corner. Boston Cerveny, back Crawford. Boston goes on Jay Jackson, the high post. Jay Harrison Vitrosky for three. Good for the near corner. Harrison's first points.
Yeah, good inside out there by Beatrice. They got the ball high post. Harrison spotted up on the left wing there and able to knock down the three. Harrison's been their most consistent three-point shooter this year.
Waverly with a basketball.
Harrison got away with a foul. Well, then he got him on the second one there. So Harrison picks up his first. Team first on Beatrice.
With Crew Verkamp with the one for the foul for Waverly here in the first quarter. Ashton Heffelfinger in the far corner. Roxton Tep goes inside.
Good weak side help there by Tyson Cerveny. Allows Clark to take a tough shot.
Boston Crawford, backstreet, Tyson, Cerveny, Jay Jackson, Harrison Vitrosky, Evan Robert, back to Jay Jackson.
He's got to go to the hoop. There you go.
Yes.
Good move, Jay.
Jay Jackson, his first two.
And just like that, Beatrice ties it up.
Waverly started with a 5-0 run. Beatrice's counter with a 5-0 run. Heffelfinger up top. Tepley. Brady Schaefer. Three up and good. And that is Roxton Tepley.
They're going to Waverly take a 30-second timeout. So Beatrice got down 5-0 and come back and ties it for 5. Waverly responds with a 3 to take the 5 lead here into this timeout.
Our thanks again to longtime service. We honored him in games. Rich Hubendick, I can't say enough about the Hubendick family, but Rich dedicated his time and effort here for Beatrice School Athletics.
Yeah, 25 years. Wow.
Unbelievable. He has been a warrior for Beatrice Athletics. Can't say enough about Rich and how great a person he is. Just a great PA announcer, but great person. His brother, Steve, I've known Steve a long time, and he's been my financial advisor, the whole Hubendick family. You worked the Hubendick in middle school.
Yeah, and the opportunity to coach on this floor with Rich as the PA announcer, and always did such a fantastic job for us, and really enjoyed what he's done and what the stuff he's done for the Beatrice community.
Boston Crawford driving baseline back away. Evan Roberts tipped in the hands of Jay Jackson. Boston Crawford for 3, missing for the top of the key, and rebounded by the Vikings. Cam Dubas. Back come the way Vikings here. 8-5 to lead. Heffelfinger goes up top. Cameron Dubas. Cameron, a 6'2 junior.
And some younger kids as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
A couple of seniors in there.
Isaac Clark up top. Isaac, 6'5 senior. Backs it away to Heffelfinger.
5 on the shot clock.
Shot up, missed, seen. Ball tipped up, missed, seen. Rebounded. Evan Roberts with a hustle rebound there. They have a 5'10 sophomore this year. 30 Jackson inside. Double team. If I'm going to do the same thing in the girls, like they did in the girls. Dribble, drive, get the ball inside, collect fouls.
Yeah, they're gonna call fouls inside. So Beatrice doesn't go real deep, so that could be an issue for them later on. On the offensive end, that's what you got to do.
Tyson Cerveny inbounds the pass. Evan Roberts. Evan back to Tyson. Up top, Jesse Oltmans. Boston Crawford driving, shot up, missing, rebound tipped up, and rebounded by Preston Tepley. Riley Boker up top. Ashton Heffelfinger.
Nice little rub cut there off the top. Nice pass.
Boy,
Great
Harrison
block.
Vitrosky went up and said, get that out of here.
Yeah, pretty good execution there by Waverly on the offensive end. And Harrison erased that one.
8-5, Vikings lead it here with 1.5 to go in the first quarter. Pass far corner. Boss 3, missed seen, rebounded by Brady Schaefer. Schaefer backs it away.
They definitely have a size advantage inside.
Yes, they do. Riley Boker. Far side. Heffelfinger. On the baseline, now backs it away. Heffelfinger backs it away. A 3 launch from the right wing, missed seen. Rebound underneath by Waverly. Shot missing, and we have a foul committed. Will be on Beatrice.
Yeah, now they're going to get Harrison with his second, so
not good.
That's huge on Beatrice.
Harrison, leading scorer for the Orangemen this season, as a sophomore.
Schaefer or Schaefer?
Great.
However you want to pronounce it.
Yeah, I think
he's at the line to shoot too.
Brady Schaefer, a 6'5" junior. So Brady back to the line. Schaefer's second free throw up and good. 9-5, Waverly leads it by 4 late in the first quarter play. Cerveny to Crawford. Tyson to Jay Jackson at the high post. Jay hands it to Tyson. Great pass into Jesse Altman's turnaround shot, missed seen, short, rebounded by the Vikings. Ashton Heffelfinger, averaging 14 points a game, leads the Vikings in scoring this year. In the hands of Riley Bowker.
Waverly running the old Waverly weave.
Yeah. 13 seconds on the shot clock. About 2-second difference. Them in the regular shot in the regular clock. Far side, 3 launch, missed seen. Tyson Cerveny. Rebound, 2 seconds with 1 second. Launch a 3 at the buzzer and falls short. 9-5 our score at the end of 1.
Pretty good quarter there by the Orangemen. Only gave up 9 points. And they trail by only 4 here into 1.
Again, Morgan Moshman, can't say enough about her undefeated champion last night. The backflip after she won the title. She was smiling all through that match. Just amazing to watch. Our boys have had 3 win their first round matches.
Yeah, I need to look and see how they fared in their second round. I know Carlin won his. Or excuse me, I know Talon Belding got beaten his second one, but I think maybe Cole won his second one.
And then Merrick Johnson wrestling. He did. So thank you, Isaac Bruna. There's the pride and joy of Beatrice High, the Beatrice cheerleaders and Emily Dean. Great job, girls. Well, yeah, it's just great wrestling programs here. Q Farley Martin lost first round, but he made it state as a freshman. I'm proud of Q for doing that. Of course, Gavin Roden lost his first round match, and Gavin, tough. I think of offensive lineman. He is a big guy. Beatrice.
Yep, Beatrice going to go get the ball here to start the second quarter. Harrison Trusty checks in of the game with those 2 fouls.
Boston Crawford, right wing extended. Up top, Jesse Altman's. Near side, Jay Jackson. Jay has the ball kicked away by Crew Verkamp. I think both these teams here are looking for a little momentum going into postseason action. Both for Beatrice and Waverly. Tyson Cerveny top. Boston Crawford bounce past Jay Jackson. Jackson to Cerveny, back to Jay. Driving baseline. Tyson Cerveny for 3. That one's off the mark. Rebounded by the Vikings and Brady Schaefer. High post, Isaac Clark backs away. Ashton Heffelfinger. Near side, now up top. And the Broxton Tepley. Up, missed seen, rebounded by Waverly. Vikings, Heffelfinger for 3. That one's missed seen. And a ball thrown away. Waverly goes back court.
Yeah, it's going to be an over and back on Waverly. So Beatrice is going to get the possession.
Across the way, I see Dennis Dodge and
D
Dodge.
Dodge.
And right beside him is Johnny the Jet Fossler.
2 Beatrice legends.
Oh, golly. Great coaches. Jay Jackson up top. Tyson Cerveny for 3 from the top of the key. Tyson got his first points.
And that cuts it back to 1 there.
9-8, Waverly with a 1-point lead, and we have a ball tied up on the ground.
And that's going to go to Waverly, so Waverly's going to retain possession.
Good hustle by the Beatrice defense and Boss Crawford. Ash Heffelfinger.
Merrick Johnson won his
Yes.
second match by Tech Fall, 18-2.
3 to
So
1.
both of the wins have been by Tech Fall.
And his sister, Aubrey, finished 3rd place.
As a freshman.
That goes in the Johnson household. Just
So
medal.
Beatrice with 2 guys in the semis tomorrow. And the rest of the guys will be in the wrestlebacks.
Harrison hookshot missing, so Beatrice wrestling continues to roll along. Girls and boys, very impressive. And we have a foul committed. Dribble drive again, that's what you got to do. Boston Crawford picks up the foul. His first. Vikings with the basketball. Up top, Broxton Teplin. Brady Scheifler. Ball taken away. Tyson Cerveny blocked it. Waverly get back. Far side of the floor. Kruger, Camp. Backs away Isaac Clark. Near side, Ashton Heffelfinger. Shot inside, missing. Partially blocked. Harrison Vitrosky, Rain. Harrison dips it to Jay Jackson. Tyson Cerveny. Tyson looked at a 3 twice. Backs away. Jay Jackson up top, Boston Crawford. Harrison Vitrosky at the right wing. Harry up top, Boston. To Vitrosky for 3. In and out. Rebound. Waverly. We've got a lot of rebounds. The Vikings use their size advantage there. Techley goes inside Isaac Clark. Back to corner 3 shot missed. Shot up and good. Broxton Tepley. He's got 7 points now to lead the Vikings.
Yeah, he's got 7 of their 11, and he was I thought you said he was a last-minute starter.
Last-minute starter, yeah. Harrison at the high post. Trotsky, Cerveny, Crawford. Boston, Jay Jackson. Jesse Oltmans. Oltmans into Tyson Cerveny. Tyson turnaround shot off the glass, missing. Fight for the rebound, and Waverly comes down with it. Vikings up on 8 here. 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Up top, Ashton Heffelfinger. Coming up halftime, the world famous Black Diamond Dancers be entertaining us. Waverly throws it away. You don't understand it. We lower our halftime entertainment at Super Bowls. I mean, lower it to low expectations. When they could get someone like the Black Diamond Dancers to do a halftime show at the Super Bowl, I'd watch. But with what I see at halftime shows for Super Bowls, no thanks. Not since Michael Jackson did a halftime show. I've not been impressed.
I'm usually too busy at halftime replenishing my beverage or filling another plate full of food. So
Harrison Vitrosky inside, it rolls out. Ball tipped up. I believe got the basketball. I'm just not entertained.
Yeah, I'm not either.
I'm
now, the football game was great.
Yeah. Well, fun. You know, we got Cam Jurgens winning a Super Bowl champion. Congratulations, Cam Jurgens, the Jurgens family. A lot of great things happening in for Beatrice athletes like Tucker Timmerman, Nebraska baseball, doing a great job. And I did talk to his dad. He did text me back. He's going to have surgery next week. He took a line shot, 106.
Yeah, it was
miles
a one
per
hopper.
hour.
Yeah.
right to the face. Man.
Super scary.
Yeah. But Tucker's a tough guy. Tucker at University of Nebraska playing baseball. Cam Jurgens playing football, starting center for the Philadelphia Eagles. Morgan Moshman, a state champion, undefeated state champion for Beatrice. I mean, great thing, great athletes doing great things for Beatrice. 3 launch, miss, seen, rebound by Isaac Clark.
Neither one of these teams, Brian, is lighting it up very well, are they?
No. Good credit the defense, but it's just, I don't think it's
I don't know if it's
shooting.
good defense or just poor shooting. I'm going to have to say poor shooting.
The Waverly coaches, I got to talk with John Cockrell before the game and ask how things are going. Ask about Garrett Borcher. You know, John Cockrell coached Sterling while Garrett Borcher was playing
at Pawnee
for
City.
Pawnee City.
That's funny.
That's great. Yes. So both of them, Udecus players, coaches.
Oh, Udecus. Those were the good old days.
Great old days. The madness of Udecus.
Man, how many games did we do a week?
Oh, golly.
Crazy, wasn't it?
About 20 a week during that
A lot
tournament. That was a blast. Watched some great basketball. Kyle Kanoki for Lewiston was a great player. Love calling Kyle Kanoki.
So was Max Harder. He was a great player for Max. Lewis, yeah.
Mad
Max, you know.
Now one of Beatrice Speedway's great.
Oh, yeah.
Harrison Vidoski.
One of the hardest working guys I know.
Yeah. Well, the Spring Nationals come up here in a couple weeks. Come out to Beatrice Speedway.
We're going to have to get it a little bit above zero before we can have Spring Nationals.
Got up no good, but a foul committed. And speaking of Spring Nationals, Johnny the Jet Sadoff is always here supporting athletes.
That's going to be the 3rd foul on Harrison Vitrosky. So
George Grabowski is a Beatrice graduate.
Yeah, Grabo was able to win a $10,000 to win down in Texas here a couple weeks ago.
Another great former Beatrice standout. I mean,
national champion.
Yeah. Johnny Jet Sadoff for the 4-time national champion. I mean, great things happen here at Beatrice High School from the past and currently continue that tradition. Softball state championship softball team this year, Layla Boyko. The state championship pitcher. Shot up, missing. Rebound, Isaac Clark, and rolls in this time. His first 2. 13. Clark Ribble calls a timeout.
So Heffelfinger mixes 2 free throws, and their leading scorer is yet to score yet.
Yeah. The leading scorer right now is Broxton Tepley, 7 points, 6'4" sophomore.
Beatrice takes a 30-second timeout. So with 1:50 to go here, a low-scoring affair, 13-8. Waverly leads the Orangemen.
Just 1:50 to go here in the first half. Then we'll be entertained at halftime again by the world-famous Black Diamond Dancers. They were state champions a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Dance. That's
world famous. World famous.
Oh, look at there. Say hi. Yeah. Maddie and Grace pointed out that we were on camera. I'm surprised they didn't break it.
Yeah. There's a reason they hide us up here, Brian.
We're not no Brad by any means.
But you're not, at least.
Jesse Altman's.
Beatrice have to be able to make some perimeter shots against this zone.
Boston Crawford for 3.
Got it
for the left wing, and Boston hits a big 3.
Just like I said, they're going to have to hit up a 3 that's their 3rd 3 of the ball game, and really sets in that zone. And
well, they're using advantage inside.
Yeah,
Again,
Templey
Broxton,
gets another one.
He's got 9 points now. Has a chance to make it a 3-point play the old-fashioned way.
That's going to be the second on Boston Crawford. So Boston Sue Harrison with 3. So Ethan Serk is going to check in here for the last minute. And Beatrice getting killed on the offensive boards right now.
Free throw up, missing.
I said it grabbed another one.
Isaac Clark battled in there for the rebound that time.
We're going to get Jay Jackson with the foul. And so that's going to send Clark to the line for shoot 2. That's the 5th foul this quarter. So
Isaac Clark is a 6'5" senior. He's averaging 9 points a ball game. Free throw up missing.
They have not shot free throws well.
No.
1 for 5 so far, or 1 for 6. They get 2 for 7.
3 points now for Isaac Clark at the game. 16-11. Jay Jackson. It's the old
corners there, but then you got to get somebody at the high post. And
Jackson up top.
now we don't have anybody at the high post either. We need somebody at the high post. There we go. This is going to flash in there.
And a foul committed. That'll be on Crew Verkamp, his second. He's got the only 2 fouls for Waverly.
Well, Isaac Clark picked up one earlier.
Oh, that's right.
But when you set zone, you're not going to foul a lot.
Yeah. When you have height advantage, why not go to a zone?
Yeah, you might as well.
Yeah. Force the other team to shoot threes, but
It's a 3-second differential on the shot clock and the game clock here. See what Beatrice does. Beatrice down 5 here.
Tyson serving up top. Evan Roberts back to Tyson. Serving Eagles. Hands it to Jay Jackson. To Ethan serving. Ethan. Jay for 3 at the buzzer.
Shot
Missing.
clock violation. So 1.9 left on the game clock. And Waverly, we'll see if we get a shot off here to.
There's some discussion. Yep, they'll move the Waverly team up.
Ball should be on the side, yeah, where the shot came from, up there where the ball was when the shot clock violation happened.
A good job by
James
Coach
Scholl's going to check in, a freshman.
Right, James.
Going to come in for the last 1.9 here. Give us a little size here.
Baseball pass down the floor. Isaac Clark for 3. Missing at the buzzer. 16-11. Waverly holding 5-point lead here at halftime.
So Waverly outscores Beatrice 7-6. So no scoring ball game, Brian, but Waverly with the 5-point advantage at the half.
Our thanks to our Beam Dream team tonight. Maddie Bunch and Grace Bigley up here with us, making us look good. He's Jeff Jugger. I'm Brian Cook. Our producing engineer is the maestro, Andrew Johnson. Down in Mission Control, state champion Layla Boyko's on a camera down on the floor. In the Mission Control, we have Isaac Bruna sing alongside of the maestro down there. Our Beam Dream team for tonight, the best media crew in the world as far as I'm concerned. We talk about worldwide, world famous. As far as the Black Diamond Dancers, how about our Beam Dream team? World famous. I mean, they make self-proclaimed professionals look average. We got the best. Here they come, the world famous Black Diamond Dancers.
I'ma let down my hair, 'cause I lost my mind. Be is back in
talk, gotta be to my headphone. Putting it on, speakers on, keys and phone. Music, shuffle on, move along. Can't talk, gotta be to my headphone. Can't talk, can't talk. Good luck, going over walls, chasing other girls, thinking you'll find better, baby. Good luck.
Give it up for your Black Diamond Dancers. Nice job, ladies.
And welcome back to the O-Zone. Halftime, Waverly leads at 16-11 over the Orangemen. I'm Brian Cook along with Jeff Junker. Joining us up here at Broadcast Central is now the maestro, Andrew Johnson. On the cameras, Maddie Bunch and Grace Begley. Great eyes. And downstairs, I think she's running a camera down there, is Layla, state champion Boyko, on the camera on the floor, right? Or is she in mission control? I know Isaac Bruna's in high school. And Isaac, you owe me a shooting match. He's a member of the shooting club, and I wanted to challenge Isaac Bruna. It's coming public now that me and him go mano-a-mano in a shooting contest for the shooting club here at Beatrice High School. So Isaac, the challenge is issued for you, buddy.
All right.
Well, he says he'll take that challenge. Let's bring it.
All right, Beatrice is going to start with the basketball. Only down 5 here to start the second half.
Tyson Cerveny, Boston Crawford back to Tyson.
And they're going to stay in that 2-3 zone there and force Beatrice to make some shots.
3 up and good. Boston Crawford, his second 3. He's got 6 now.
Yeah, if Beatrice can start making some threes, they got a chance to pull this one out.
Both teams coming in at 3 and 17 on the season. Trying to get some momentum for sub-districts coming up here shortly.
A little bit of a reminiscing night here. We got our PA announcer after 25 years retiring, and so question for you: when's the last time you saw 16-11 at halftime?
Oh golly, middle school game that Jeff Junker was coaching.
There you go. That sounds about right. Brady Schiffer with his first bucket of the night.
He's got 3 points in the game. 18-14, and that's a game that Dick Stewart gave Jeff Junker a technical foul in that game. Boston Crawford again.
He's hit 2 threes to start the second half, and
he's quickly got 9 points this game. Drive on the baseline, partially blocked, and tied up.
Yeah, and that's going to go
back to Waverly here via the possession arrow. You remember that game, Jeff?
I think somebody didn't know what they were doing on the scorebook.
You blamed me, folks. I didn't do it.
Yeah, good help's hard to find, I know.
Mr. Stewart gave Jeff Junker a technical for a scare.
Well,
Heffelfinger backs away. Here we go. Waverly with the basketball down the baseline. Shot reversed, laying up and good by Brady Schiffer. He's got 5.
Yeah, he's come out here in the second half looking to score, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So Beatrice hits a couple threes. They've got 6 points ready here in the third quarter. They only had 11 the whole first half. So
back time 16-11. Ryan Timmerman says that was back when Jeff Junker was playing last time he saw a 16-11 halftime
well, that's
score.
because we didn't have the 3-point line, and and all I did was dribble the ball down and throw it to Ryan so Ryan could shoot it. Because I couldn't shoot a lick.
All right, so we're learning a little bit about my baseball career and your basketball career.
Well, it
Not
was
pretty. Here we go. Jesse Oltman's back to Tyson Cerveny. Tyson up top. Vertosky for 3, missing. Rebounded by the Vikings. Back they come. Porter McMillan, 6th in the game. Isaac Clark inside, shot missing. Good defense by Jay Jackson.
Yeah, great defense by Jay Jackson.
Harrison Vetrosky inbounds the pass for Beatrice. Tyson Cerveny across the timeline for the orange and black. They trail by 3, 2017. Harrison inside, shot up and good off the glass. Harrison Vetrosky, he's now got 5.
Yeah, nice post feed there on the baseline side. Against that zone there, and Harrison able to get a 45.
3 launch for the top of the key, missing, and rebounded by Boston Crawford. Back come the orange and black. Tyson Cerveny up top. Tyson bounce pass to Jesse Oltman's far side. Boston Crawford for another 3. That one's too long, and rebounded by Isaac Clark.
So Waverly with a 1-point lead here. Almost the way through the third quarter.
20-19. Pass inside, great pass, but the shot missed. Rebounded by Jay Jackson, and back comes Beatrice that could take the lead here. Tyson, Jesse Oltmans. Boston Crawford. Boston with 2 threes here in the third quarter. Tipped inside, Tyson. Jay Jackson driving baseline. Great pass into Harrison Trotsky, up and good. Beatrice has the lead. Trotsky now with 7 points, 21-20 Beatrice. So Petrosky got an assist there. 2 up for Carter McMillan, number 3. His first points of the game.
First bucket of the ball game.
22-21. Waverly reclaims the lead. Jesse Oltmans back to Jay Jackson. Back to Jesse. Ball stolen away. Carter McMillan again. Ashton Heffelfinger puts the 2 up. Good.
That's his first 2 ball game.
Yeah.
Their leading scorer finally gets aboard.
4:21. Out call on the floor. Beatrice trailing by 3 here. 24-21. Congratulations to all of our great wrestlers. Again, Morgan Moshman with a state championship, an undefeated state champion in wrestling. Beatrice High School for the first time since Chance Helmick back 2013-2014 season. And boy, Morgan just so impressive. And how about the pride and joy of Beatrice High School. Beatrice cheerleader Emily Dean doing a great job.
Okay, so we got pride and joy of the cheerleaders, right?
Yep, the band from Beatrice
Mighty
Land.
from Beatrice Land and the world famous Black Diamond Dam. I got to get this stuff straight.
Yeah, now I got to think of a nickname for the choir and the first limited edition
But
stuff.
they don't perform at ball games, Brian.
Don't. They've won 3 trophies in the last 2 weeks.
I understand that. That's really good.
And it was Maestro's.
You don't want to know what I said. I say it with love.
The throat goats is what you said.
Stop it. I jokingly do call the choir the throats, though. You know, having taught band for so long,
Yeah.
we had instrumental, we had musicians, and then we had throats.
Yeah, there you go.
It's with love, folks. It's with love.
It is, and it's great music department we have here at Beatrice High School. We talk about the great athletes, the great superstars we have in every element, but how about the world famous Beam Dream Team?
Well, now we're world famous too.
We're world famous
Well,
now.
we can't be world famous if the Black Diamond Dancers are.
Has anyone ever watched Beam overseas?
Down in Houston, Texas, they do.
That's not overseas, Brian. It might be a different country, but it's not overseas.
Just hits his first free throw. Well, it's the Gulf of America now, so.
Oh, boy.
Maybe it is overseas. 24-23.
Yeah, Beatrice cuts it back on here.
The drive on the baseline, shut up and good. Brady Schiffler, he's got 7 points now. He's got six
here in the second half.
The shooting has been great tonight. Our boys, they've been playing hard.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, getting after loose balls, going after rebounds, despite extinct height advantage for most every single one of them. So, you got to appreciate the effort.
We just got to find a way to score baskets.
Tyson Cerveny back. Jesse
Oh, my.
Oltmans with a block away. Carter McMillan with the block there.
That might have put a hole in the wall over there.
He slammed it.
In that case, it's good that we have a short gym and not much out of bounds space. The cheerleaders were back 10 feet. One of them lost a head.
Yeah. That reminds me of a story from 25 years ago when Dick Stewart and I were at Auburn scouting a basketball game, and the team went to throw the ball length of the floor and threw it way too far, knocked a cheerleader out on the other end.
Oh, my.
I felt so bad for her.
Three-pointer McMillan. He's coming in and light a fire up.
Coach Stewart and I looked at each other and said, that didn't just happen, did it?
Yes, it did.
Yeah, I have to take a timeout here.
Well, Brugman says we're on roll.
Yeah. We're something.
Yeah,
we're something, all right.
I mean, if you're over there cheering, not the you're expecting to have happen is a ball coming to you in the head the other side of the floor.
Yeah. Well,
I've seen some crazy things happen in sports, but I've never seen a cheerleader hit the face with a basketball before. Of all time,
No, I don't know that I've seen. I mean, not in the face. You know, they stand under the basket
They
a lot
didn't
of
hit her in
places.
the face.
So
They hit her in the forehead, knocked her out. It was.
oh my goodness.
They had to stop the game and everything, and had to wheel her out. I feel bad for her. It was really a tough situation.
Let's go back a minute. You guys were at Auburn scouting.
Scouting. They were
You
playing.
had to go places to scout.
Back then, and that's before back before running water and all that good stuff. Johnson. We actually went on the road to scout people. We didn't have the dream.
Tyson Cerveny with a big three.
Was that a 3-day road trip for you with the horse carriage too?
No, well, Coach Stewart drove that night.
That was classic Jim Weeks floss basketball.
Oh man, we watched more. We went on more road trips to watch games, and I bet we put on more miles in 1 week than most staffs did all year.
Yeah, and I know that's transferred down to his son Jalen Weeks' teams too. They do a lot of scouting and looking at the number stuff. But kind of as you hinted though, with technology and stuff that everybody's got now, boy, that's your life a lot easier. With Huddle, the game's being filmed right now, and I think within minutes of the game is being done, they have a stat breakdown and they can go back and watch clips of all these things and everything. And one click of the button and it's sent to whoever else is supposed to see it, and it's pretty amazing. I do remember going and exchanging tape a time or two as well. So
yeah, the thing with we watched VHS tapes obviously back in the day, but you still don't get the feel for the game as much watching that as you do going and watching somebody live. And so, you see so much. You see the body language of the players, and you get the calls from the coaches a little bit easier. And so it helped to go on the road a lot.
Right, and a box score is not going to tell you everything. There's how many games you look at and go, well, smokes, they had 23 or something like that, but you watch the game and you hardly noticed them, a quiet
Absolutely.
20. There's lots of those, but when you look the next day at the box score, you go, oh my goodness.
This kid's a player, and it just. So times have changed a lot, and now with the shot clock and different rules on free throws, and it's just a lot different ball game now than it was.
Free
Oh
launch
my.
missile. Brady Scheifer on the other end has got 9 points now, 8 of his 9 here in the third quarter for Waverly.
Yeah, he's played really well here in the second half. Defensively as well.
I think back when we played basketball, 3 of us, we had different
when
uniforms.
when you played, they still got the peach basket and the ladder to get the ball out, didn't they?
Well, they only scored 3 times a game, wasn't it?
Exactly.
Well,
look, you have Brian trying to shoot that thing.
I was not allowed to shoot because I had 6'9" and 6'11", my post players. If I ever shot and I was rising, I was benched for life. That was my coach's decision. I had to master the pass. Had a post player went to Auburn, another post player went to KU, Greg Livingston. And so I wasn't allowed to shoot, so that's my excuse. Harrison Trotsky inside, blocked big time.
As my good Jim Edwards would always say, you're open. There's a reason you're open. Because you can't shoot it. So they left you open a lot, huh, Brian?
They did. they know when
Me
to
as
take a
well.
shot.
I can't say anything.
Very missed scene, rebounded by Waverly. Oh, the shot doctor, Jimmy Edwards.
Now, neither of you ever played the half-court basketball, did you? Where
Nope.
you only
No.
played one side of the court?
No, we played full court.
Okay.
No, but I did. My friend year in college at Northwest Missouri State, Iowa still had that. And 2 of my friends were from Carroll, Iowa. And they were like, we're going to go watch our sisters play tonight. You want to go with? And they said it's 6-on-6. And I'm like, I got to go. So I did experience one of those games. It was interesting. Let's leave it at that.
So that's 3 on one side and 3 on the other, and
Correct.
nobody crosses half court.
Correct.
So that's nothing like 3-on-3 hockey.
No. Well,
Have you seen any of that?
and
I don't want to know any scores right now. I have a recording. I'm going to watch it later. But in the Four Nations.
3 launch, does it count? Yes, it
Yes.
does. Boston Crawford, another big 3, and 3 of those here in the third quarter.
So Beatrice goes on a scoring explosion there. They score 18 in the quarter, only 11 in the first half. And they outscore them 18-15. And it's a 2-point game going into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, good quarter for the boys there. What I was saying was, have you seen any of the overtime in that Four Nations hockey tournament where they just go 3-on-3
Yeah.
with the goalie? It is so back and forth and fast-paced. I mean, hockey's fast-paced anyway, but you take 2 guys off the ice and there's so much space. It's just down and a shot, back the other way and a shot, and it's wild.
The thing I noticed, and I was looking at it from a coaching perspective, is 6-on-6 girls basketball. and 3 girls, that's all you do is play defense. How motivating is that? You never get to touch the ball.
Depends on how you're motivated, I suppose.
Well, I guess, but
I was
I
more
mean,
like Brian, and I can shoot, so
well, I
playing
couldn't
defense
either.
is all I had. And
Right, but
in defense, my coach was Norman Dale. He preached defense, pass the ball 3 times before you shoot.
well, we know you weren't no Jimmy Chitwood.
No.
And I might have been Ollie back in the day.
For those who don't know, we're referencing the movie, the greatest sports movie ever, Hoosiers.
I've only seen it 3,417 times.
You're chalking that one up as the greatest? Sandlot, probably.
Yeah, Sandlot, Major League are right up there with them, too.
But Hoosiers is the greatest by
great
far.
basketball movie ever.
Yeah.
I can't watch enough. Miracle, you talk about hockey.
Yep.
Miracle's a great sports movie.
I don't know, Mighty Ducks is pretty good, too.
Oh, yeah.
Those are probably my best 2 hockey ones.
A good football one was Little Giants was a good one.
Yes.
That one was funny.
Yeah.
North Dallas.
Necessary Roughness.
Yeah. 3 launch, longest yard. Good
So
rebound. by
Beatrice
Harris
with a chance to
Petrosky.
tie or maybe take the lead here.
I wonder how good a player Joel Brueggemann was in basketball.
Well, just ask him; he'll tell you.
Well, I know he's a good golfer, but
He'll tell you. He was a player.
well, he stands what, 6'4"?
No.
No.
Well, I mean, that's what it'd be on the roster.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boston again for 3, missing.
Beatrice comes up short there. Speaking of the Brueggemans, Jason Brueggemann just received a nice award.
Yes. I'm so my brother, Jason Brueggemann, great.
Very well deserved.
Yes. One of the most classiest guys I've ever met. Him and his
Yep.
dad, James Brueggemann. Great guys.
He was one of those guys that, when my kids were growing up, saved a lot of doctor's visits because he was able to help diagnose things and help us out.
You know, the athletic trainers really are kind of unsung heroes.
Oh, Yes. my.
Not just, here, but in high school programs and college programs all over the place. You know, there's so many things those people do to keep teams out on the floor, keep players out
And
on the
the
floor.
hours
and
put in is unbelievable.
Right.
Jason puts in a ton of hours. I know
He
that.
spends a lot of time on the golf course, though, too.
Lindsay. Yeah, well, I know when Jay goes out to golf because
Well, you spend a lot of time on the golf course, Brian.
in
Well,
the pro shop.
he's on his golf cart.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Which is on the court. But
Not golfing.
you and I spend more time on the court
Yes,
working, I
that's
think.
true. Good
Working
point.
for sure.
But you're mowing, not golfing. 3 launch of the buzzer missing.
Well, all of a sudden, both teams cold here.
Hey, congratulations. We got 3 new board members last night. One of them is my father-in-law, Brian Behrens, Leroy Jansen, and Steve Hartley are all new Beatrice Country Club board members who voted last night.
Good. Those guys will do a great
Yeah,
job. Brian,
Steve and Leroy and
Brian
Brian.
Barron's my neighbor.
Yeah. You got complaints?
I
you know where to
noticed.
go?
I noticed that you haven't been over there scooping his walks for him either.
No, taking a break from that.
Yeah.
I didn't even scoop mine this last time, so I'll cut you a little slack there.
I just got the leaf blower out and blew it off. That was the way to go.
Well, some of us still had to come to work.
I have every day's a snow day for me right now.
That's right. You're retired.
Yeah.
At
yeah.
your age. You're too young to retire.
I looked at that long-range forecast and went, okay, there's only an inch of snow out there. I'll wait till Sunday. It'll be gone.
Well, you get up in the morning at around 6:15 and meet Joel Brueggemann and Seth Ray at the Y to work out, but not this week. I'm not getting up that early to go when it's 20 below zero out.
I did. This is true. I called Junk at about, 3 o'clock this afternoon.
Yep.
Oh, you just get done working out?
Crawford does it again. 14 now for Boston. Going to get a 3-point play the old-fashioned way here.
Got a second on Schieffer. So Boston going to line with a chance to get Beatrice the lead here.
Boston coming alive here in this second half.
Yeah, he must.
He had 3 threes in the third quarter. Has a chance for old-fashioned 3-point
Fred
play here.
Hoiberg must have gave him a talk at halftime.
Yeah, he bust another knuckle.
Yeah.
That was strange.
Oh,
I've seen it done.
I didn't think Hoiberg had that kind of that very.
Well, the story said, someone said he tried to break it on his leg earlier, and it wouldn't break, so then he threw it on the ground, and then at halftime he finally got it.
Yeah.
Waverly takes a full timeout.
32-31 Beatrice for the lead here. So you're working out in the morning.
Yeah, I usually go early with those guys.
For Joel and Seth working out?
Yeah. We grind every morning there, Brian. I'm telling you.
Seth's got to stay in mowing as well.
Yeah. I get on the old mill and go for about 40 minutes. Guys go for about 20, and then they leave, and I stay and get that extra 20 minutes in, and then I go and do a little lifting, and
So what are you lifting now?
Try to work on this flab a little bit here.
Joel's just got to be in shape to lay in a hole and fix irrigation leaks.
Absolutely. That we dig for him.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, guys, can you
You got a hole for me.
silver number 7? Joel, it's 98 degrees with 172% humidity. Yeah, well, we got
a few pops in the fridge. I'll let you guys have if you guys do that.
And then we go look, and there's one, and we got to split.
Yeah.
So that's what you guys do down there. I'm just sweating and doing all kinds of bad things.
Good grief!
To make sure, and you guys are up there in the maintenance shop eating and drinking, and I'm outside sweating, doing the real work.
Ryan, you wouldn't know if it came up and bit you right in the nose.
Those cars to be fueled up, be cleaned up. 3 launched up and good by Riley Bowker.
His first bucket of the ball game. So that gives them the lead back. Beatrice had a 1-point lead. And now really back up 2.
I think that was the first lead of the game for Beatrice.
Yes, it was. Because it was 5-0 early, and then we tied it at 5, and then
Harrison Petrosky with a nice move. Missed
he
the
got
shot.
called. Like I said earlier, these young officials, they're calling them inside. If you go up, they're going to call a foul. So we'll see if Harrison can get going here. He's yet to be into the line tonight. He's a very good free throw shooter.
7 points tonight for Petrosky. Shots up and good. So Rod and Glenn probably do all the work back there for maintenance, right?
Okay, yeah.
I'm just guessing because they could.
I've been there longer than anybody, Brian. I've been there for 32 years. Those guys haven't been there near as long. They haven't even been there half as long as I've been.
Andy Hamilton's been there how long?
I am the longest active employee at Beatrice Country Club.
Even
by
more than
far.
Andy Hamilton?
Oh, yeah. I worked for Casey Crittenden for 15 years.
It's back in the day.
Back in the day, yeah.
Waverly with the basketball. Harrison Petrosky gets it to Boston Crawford. Come the orange and black. Tied at 34. Inside Jay Jackson.
Nice pass.
Oh, great pass. Jesse Altman's put the 2 up.
Yeah, he kind of bobbled there. Then it was wide open on the other side. You take it.
Jesse's not much a scorer, but he got a gift there. Harrison, see if he can get a
Petrosky
dunk.
Here he comes.
Oh, he dunked that.
Harrison Petrosky, he's got 10. They're fired up. The orange and black are all jacked up now. 38-34, Beatrice with the lead.
Yeah, I'm very, very, very disappointed in Harrison not putting that one down.
Yeah.
I better have a talk with him afterwards.
Yeah, we will.
I'm sorry for these boys
Oh,
playing
yeah.
like this now. They've worked so hard this year.
Absolutely.
Remember that first game did, the second game season, and we looking at each other going, man, I don't know. But you know what? Give these guys credit. The coaching staff, the players, they worked their tails off. They played tough defense. The F's never not been there. It's just like we got to find some guys that can score.
It all relates back to the coaching staff. Mark Ribble, Andrew Benneman, Brandon Rimberg, George Harlan, Andrew Money. Doing a great job. The boys never give up. The theme this year for Beatrice in basketball. We're seeing it here. They're not giving up.
One could say we're seeing a bit of a thriller.
Hello, Michael Jackson.
Wow. I mentioned him as the last great halftime show for Super Bowl. And the mighty from Beatrice land pulls out Michael Jackson. A little bit thriller.
Some previous director might have added that to the folder.
I think the maestro probably added that to the forte. We didn't start the fire.
Oh, that way predates me. That was one of the first things they told me when I walked in. The first thing we play when the boys come out of the locker room is we didn't start the fire. And I said, okay, and sure enough.
I thought it was on Beatrice.
No.
And we have a foul on the play. The scramble. Tyson Cerveny can't believe it.
Oh, I can't believe it either.
Tyson Cerveny picks up the foul on a loose ball
That's
foul.
a loose ball.
Yeah, we did not have control of that.
Well, it's Waverly basketball here. Beatrice up by 4, 34-34. 38-34 with 2:20 to go in the fourth quarter. One of these teams are going to come out with their fourth win of the year. Both teams at 3-17. McMillan up top. Broxton Tepley. Ashton Heffelfinger, far side.
It's a big possession for Beatrice. They can get a stop here.
And
they do.
Jay
Nice.
Jackson to Jesse Oltmans. Orange and black with the basketball with a 4-point lead. Tyson Cerveny. Jesse Oltmans back to Tyson. Boston Crawford's got the hot hand here in the second half. Jesse, bounce pass inside to Harrison and drives, draws the foul. As Harrison is hacked in the act.
So they're going to get Isaac Clark. So Harrison goes to the line where he's.
Not going to say it. Gets the first one. Now he's 2 of 3.
He's 3 for 3.
3 for 3, 11 points, right?
Once again, I got to do all the correcting of you again, Brian.
Have you got him for 11?
The big board's got him for 12.
12, okay. Then I'll accept
Well, that's
that.
what I got him for.
13
It's another
now.
free throw. No jinx there for Harris Petrosky, 40-34.
And Beatrice is up 6.
Minute and a
Biggest
half
lead
to
of the
go.
ball game. Oh, almost a steal by Tyson.
Ashton Heffelfinger up top for the Vikings. Garrett Borcher calling out the play for Waverly. Clark inside, reverse laying up and good. That's a shot by Isaac Clark. He's now got 5.
Nice move. It was great to hear the student section involved there. Chant the old defense chant over that last possession. It's nice to hear them and see and get that feeling of, you know, what it's been like a lot of years.
Yeah, I got so much entities outside the game, like the cheerleaders, the dance team, the band. How about the student section? Every game they come and bring it.
They've been good tonight, for sure. Before we run out of time, I want to chime in and say a few thank yous since we're on our last basketball broadcast here of the year. Hopefully we'll do a baseball game or two yet this spring, so I'll see Brian for that. But huge thank you to both of you guys for being out here calling games all during basketball. Brian, football as well, volleyball also.
It's fun.
Melanie Kobzad on the volleyball. I think we had about 4 different guys with us on football.
Yeah, just fun times.
Filling in and but even bigger thank you to the students of Beam. They're the ones that do a lot of the work ahead of time, and I know there's times I get frustrated.
But look at all the hours you put in, Maestro. The steal up and good by Brady Schiffler, and he's got 11 points.
But
another steal by Waverly. It's 2-point game. Ball out of bounds by Tyson Cerveny. Waverly on a flurry here.
Holy cow.
But really, thank you to those students. You know, they come in every day, every other day to class, and what are we doing today? And we get to work, and it's been a good year.
Another great year being broadcast. The 3 for the near
Oh.
corner, up and good. Wow. Broxton Tepley had 12 now.
Beatrice has a 6-point lead with a minute to go, and they're now down 1.
Austin Crawford driving. Foul on the floor. Be on Isaac Clark, his 4th.
So Beatrice is going to have possession underneath the basket. It's a 4th team foul this quarter, so no foul shots here. 27.2 to go. Beatrice still has 2 timeouts, so we'll see what they decide to do here.
Boston Crawford with the basketball.
I'm Clark.
Jesse Oltmans.
Shot clock's off, so if I'm Clark, I might call a timeout. Like
Ball
now.
is stripped away. Harrison Petrosky puts up a shot. We have it tied up. And the possession arrow pointing the way of the Orangemen.
Yeah, the Orangemen got lucky there. Like I said, if I was Clark, I'd call a timeout. Draw something up. Run up a special here.
Tyson Cerveny. Then bounds it. Ball taken away by Waverly. They have come on a charge of
And
flurry.
Beatrice has to foul. They only have 1 team foul. So they got to foul 3 more times before it sends Waverly to the line. So 12.3 to go. Beatrice down 1.
Well, it just
Yeah,
seemed
now
like
Clark takes a timeout.
seconds ago they were up by 6, and Waverly, that full pressure under Coach Garrett Borcher, has returned the tides of this game.
Yeah, golly. Barely over him to go, and they're up 6. Both team now with timeout.
If I want to say, I can't say enough. Andrew Johnson, the micro and Beam broadcasting what he does. He has a full day at school and then comes back and does sit here on his off time. I mean, and he works with these students. We have the best broadcast. Regardless, it's right here because of Andrew Johnson. These students do it better than the professionals. I'm telling you, Maddie and Grace, because of Andrew Johnson and what he teaches here at the classroom to make this broadcast what it is, Beam broadcasting. Better than anything.
It's not just me. One of the things that's really nice now we got rolling is I've upperclassmen like Lexi Mustin and Maddie Bunch has been in before, and then some others. They come in and they help the others out. It's a team effort. Again, thank you to Carol Olton, who was my partner in this the first
pioneers
2-3 years we did this. Actually, I saw a picture pop up the other day. It was the three of us are up here. I was running a camera. You two were on headsets, and Tucker Timmerman was on a call with you. And it was just a single camera shot from up top. We had no replay. We had none of the stuff that we have now, But it was
unbelievable. Jay Jackson picks up the foul there with 8.5 seconds to go.
Saw that, and it just made me smile and kind of go, we're pretty lucky.
We talked about Tucker earlier. What a warrior that guy is, isn't he?
My goodness, yeah.
8.5 seconds to go. Waverly with the basketball, 1-point lead. Trying to inbounds it. Isaac Clark is fouled.
All right, so Isaac Clark's going to go to the line to shoot 2. He is 1 for 2 from the line tonight, Brian. So it'll be a good, even if he makes them both, it's only a 1-possession ball game.
And you got 6.7 seconds to work.
And that foul on Jesse.
That's a third.
It was going to be him or Harry, so it was nice to see it on. They both have 3 now, but at this point, you're not worried about that. You got to stop and get a bucket.
And the shot's up and good by Clark on the first one. So any foul from here on out, we'll be shooting free throws.
Second free throw missing. Ball tipped out by Waverly. They get the possession. That's the worst thing that could have happened for the Orangemen there.
Yeah, you got to check out on the long rebound there. And
quite sure how the shooter didn't get that his own rebound. Yeah, it bounced that far back out.
Ashton Helpelfinger goes to the free throw line.
He's 0 for 2. And then he makes that one.
It makes it a 3-point game. Still a 1-possession game with 3.7 seconds to go. Second free throw up, missing. Jackson with the basketball. Launches a half-court shot.
Oh!
Missing. Waverly escapes a 40-40 victory.
Yeah, despite the final score, I still got to think that's about the best second or a half of basketball these boys have played all season.
Yeah,
so.
the first half might have been the worst, and the second half might have been the best. So that, it's just one of those games that you score 11 points the first half, 29 the second, had a chance to win it. So Beatrice Falls, they get outscored 12-11 there in the fourth quarter, and tough one to lose if you're Beatrice, up 6 with 1:05 to go, and can't hold on for the win.
Boston Crawford led the Beatrice Orangemen in scoring 15 points. He had 4 threes, 15 points. Harrison Vetrosky had 12 points in the game, 6 from Tyson Cerveny and 4 from Jesse Oltmans, 2 from Jay Jackson. On the other end for the Waverly Vikings, Grady Scheifer had 11 points. Roxanne Tepley had 12 points to lead the Vikings. Again, Beatrice Falls in the girls' game as well by a score of 50-54-43. And here in the boys' game, Waverly pulls out the win, 43-40. So for our studio engineer, our producing engineer, the maestro, Andrew Johnson. For our cast tonight for Beam Dream Team, Isaac Bruna, Maddie Bunch, Grace Bigley, Layla Boyko. For my partner, Jeff Junker, I'm Brian Cook. Have a great night, everybody.
That's yours. That one's mine. Thanks, buddy.
You bet.
3, 2,